Alright, good morning. Oh, stream again. Woohoo. Streams are a bit too late. It's like 1 PM for me, so unfortunate. uh, anyway, hi everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I was to solve the little dispute, Colleen was first. It was not, in fact, the Lego Mega Donut, unfortunately, so... Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Nice music. Yeah, I know. It's still copyrighted. I haven't been bothered to. I'm probably just going to put like a Mario Kart soundtrack over the top. Might just do like Rainbow Road because that's kind of fun. Or I could do like the little menu music. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be spading the F-5A because I believe it's one of the only jets in this rank that I haven't spaded for China, and I kind of want to have the little spade symbol on this, and I can get some progress towards the J11A by doing it. So figured might as well. It isn't too bad. It's essentially just the F5, the flight performance of the F5C, but you get the 9Js from the F5E and it's at 10.7, so it's not great, but I mean, it's also still an F5, so it's, you know, stupid damage model, Firefly heat signature. It's pretty easy to play, so excuse me, shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. My throat is super dry this morning. That's not great. Anyways, let's roll. Do you do custom battles with viewers stream? No, I do not. My dad just sounded very excited, so England might have just scored from downstairs. I've just been in my room getting stream ready, and I'm with my family right now, so my dad's watching the football downstairs, England versus Croatia, and I've just been listening to him making various noises, and I don't think the game is going well by the sounds of it, so... You must stay hydrated, indeed. How many hours do I have in War Thunder? I think I'm closing in on 3,000. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. It's probably close to that. Played 50 hours of boats? Nope, never doing a naval video. I've said that a couple times now, but... England was supposed to be a good team? Yeah. I don't know. From the sounds that my dad was making, it does not sound like they're doing super well, so... It's not good. My next door neighbors are watching football, they scream and shout whenever England score. That's really funny. Do I live alone? I used to for a while, but I'm with my family right now trying to get green card for the States, so hopefully in about another 6 months to a year-ish, I might be able to go live alone again. I don't know, we'll see. It depends on how quickly the stuff for the green card goes through, because I want to get permanent residency and eventually citizenship for the States, but they have really weird requirements if you want to actually do that, so for right now, I'm kind of stuck here, so we'll see how it goes. I might just bail back to Australia at some point as well. I'm not really sure for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, so... Got a last minute overhead goal to make it extra time? Okay, then. I see. Should I research the F-16 or the F-15? Neither of the early models are super good right now, so... Depends on which flight model. It depends on just which plane you want to play more, I guess, to be honest. Because neither of them are super good. I think this FLC might get beamed before we get to him, but I'm going to try to yoink the kill at least. Okay, yeah, no, he's dead. Coughing Child versus AIM 9J. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, it's an F-104D though, hell yeah. I just want to make sure you don't get a gunshot on me. Yep. F-105, sorry. Not F-104. Whee! Go catch. Man, I love beaming flareless. Well, it wasn't a flareless subsonic, but still flareless. Very comedic. Yeah. You're not launching at me. Man, I forgot I actually have to, like, pay attention now and properly use my brain. It's not just top tier where I can just hold radar button and then get free kill. I don't actually think we win the sustain, so I don't really want to take the sustain. It doesn't, like, look like he wants to either, so that's fine. Just disengage. You're a very easy target right now. I'm just gonna fire that at you. It's gonna reach. And you're not flaring. Cool. Do not stall yourself out like that. Okay. He did in fact turn around to re-engage. That's kind of annoying. I thought he went off the other direction, so I stopped paying attention to him, but that's really frustrating. Yeah, well. Do you still play Germany often? I play German ground quite a lot, but not really, yeah, that much. England just scored. It's 2-1. Oh my god. Do you think Germany's a pretty bad top tier now? No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people are overreacting on how bad the ice is. To be honest, I do believe the Su-27s in both Russia and China are a lot worse than Germany, personally, but... Running mid-tier Germany? I love mid-tier Germany, like, 7-7 to, like, 9-3 Germany is really, really fun, to be honest. I really enjoyed it, but... unlucky. Does your squadron do squadron battles? No, no one really organizes it. I don't think anyone can be bothered to do it. Yeah, for F-5 was a bit of a flop, but really exaggerated. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's got a pretty decent kit and decent radar, and, like, it's a supersonic, so it doesn't... it can still notch, and it can still fire them at range, so... I don't really think it's too awful, to be completely honest with you, but... I think everyone is exaggerating it quite a bit, but... Man, this thing is a proper brick, actually, before you spade it. I never really realized how bad it was. Can we get some ground gameplay once you're done spading the F-5? Oh, that's not going to be done this stream. It's like 250k RP on a non-premium aircraft, so it's going to take a while, so... Is the MiG-29 underrated? The SMT... I would say yeah, a little bit, I would think. It's not like... It's not super good still, but it's not like as bad as everyone wants to shout at you that it is, but it's alright. Does the F-5 have chaff? It does, I'm just stock, so... Did India use a tank that has the Shtora 1 active protection system? I've got no fucking clue. I don't know about Indian tank lore, dude. Go fucking ask, I don't even know who would know that. Like, maybe Ryanberry, maybe? Even then, I don't think he would have a good idea. I don't think there's any Indian tank experts in the War Thunder community, but I might be wrong. Is the A10 late one of the worst stock grinds? No. The A10 late is just a bad plane overall, but you get, like, most of its kit stock, so it really doesn't matter, to be honest, but... A10 late is not that bad of a stock grind, to be honest. A lot of the worst ones now are just the new top-tier jets, because you don't get activated homing missiles, and you have to play against people who do, and it's just really, really ass, but... Hansapour? Yeah, he might know, actually. I forgot about him. There's a lot of new War Thunder YouTubers, so I don't know now. They just, like, keep popping into my recommend, and I'm just like, who's this? But, yeah. Do you recommend the Ju-87? I'm pretty sure I already answered this literally last stream, but it depends which one. What is my favorite tank from World War II? I really don't care about World War II tanks, to be completely honest. Like, it just doesn't... I don't care about them at all, so I don't really have a favorite. A lot of the, early, like, the mid to late Cold War tanks are what really interests me regarding, like, armored warfare. I don't really care about World War II at all, or World War I. World War I is kind of funny, though, to be honest, but... What do you think about the pay-to-win A10? It's not pay-to-win, you're just retarded, unfortunately. You get a better plane in the tech tree, so... Say Sherman is your favorite World War II tank? I mean, it is the only one that I've seen in real life, so it does get a lot of brownie points from me for that, but... I was gonna say Chaffee, but then it's only really fun in War Thunder just because it's such a rat vehicle. It might be the Sherman, actually, in real life, because the Shermans are pretty based. Talking about the premium one? I know, it's shit. Like, it's not a good plane. I'm just gonna yoink this, to be honest, because... Yeah, finish off, cool. I didn't want to get full kill credit, but I also would like some RP, because... Yeah, plane. Most SN players are pretty brain dead as well, yeah. It is very funny abusing them. They're like little RP pinatas, it's extremely fun. Speaking of RP pinatas, Mike 23ML, completely clueless, probably bought us premium yesterday. Has no idea how to play the battle rating at all. Either way, we ball out. I'm gonna try to help out this F4A against the Mirage. If I don't whiff my gunshots here, I whiff my gunshots there. Well, that's embarrassing. I haven't used these guns in a hot minute, to be honest. I think the last time I used them was on the F-20, which I haven't played in like a couple months now, so... I'm gonna be ass aiming for a little bit. I hope you all don't mind. I am gonna go and yoink the kill because stock grind, unfortunately. Or just like, yeah, there we go. Bit of damage. Oh, hey, he also has the fart title. No way. Hey, buddy. That's not gonna work that close. Oh, no, he's not even firing them at me. Does he know that I'm here? Or is he just... You do. I don't even need to drop burner, right? Firefly heat signature. There's a Harrier. I want to kill the Harrier, but then you're also going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, wait, no, the flight model got nerfed, right. Whee, goodbye. Hi. You're really not hard to dodge. Let's see if I can get a shot on you. You're slow. You're very slow. I can, but it does nothing. Oh, wait, no, I fucked up his elevator. Never mind. Cool. He might eventually die. We'll see. I don't think he's getting it back to base regardless, so... He's out of the game for now. I'm just going to turn back into these guys. The thing is giga fun in sim. Noted. Hello as well, Wolvers. What do you think of the new Leo now that it's released? The 2A4M can? I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I didn't think that I would like it very much. I got a test drive of it from the update because I wasn't really gonna do anything with it, though. And then I actually played it a little bit, and I actually really had a good time in it, so... I have, in fact, bought it now, and I made a little lineup with it, and it's very neat. You just turned right in front of me. You just handed me the freest kill of my life. I don't know what your goal was there, but... I don't know the cannon rounds. I'm just gonna head back to base, so... You give us summer sale buying advice. Literally every other YouTuber under the sun has done that, so... I need to know which rank 1 premium I should buy. True. Oh yeah, 5 kills and an assist, like second game, still bone stock. Oh, take that. Happily. This plane's a bit of a rat plane, quite fun. Told you it's good. I wouldn't call it good. It's quite shit at 11.3, but it just gives you like the handheld Gen 3 thermals. The round is like, meh. Protection's kind of shit, but the mobility's fine as well. It really is just the thermals that sells it for me, dude. Fucking Germany only gets Gen 1 thermals, and I am a blind bat. Like, I need my high Gen thermals to actually be able to shoot people long range, so... I really enjoy it because of that. I don't think it's good, though, per se. Like, the 2A5 is just much, much better in every regard except for the thermals at a slightly higher battle rating. So, like, I really wouldn't call it good, but it's playable, so... China takes another country's plane. Glueless. What are thermals? You press a little button and it highlights your target in a different color to the surroundings, and it's very useful for high tier. Because I am blind. What BR is this? It is 10-7. I bought the MiG-23 ML and I don't regret paying a single penny. Based. We love paying to skip the grind. Let me use radar. Oh no. 2A4M should be 11-0 or 10-7. No, I don't think. You could maybe make a case for it at 11-0, but it gets KW, so I would say probably not. If they should have limited it to DM33 and not given it a fictional round and kept it 11-0 in my opinion, but...
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I don't know. Gaijin does what they want. It's alright at 11-3. It's not good, but it's not like terrible either. Like, there's certainly worse ground premiums you can buy still. So. What makes the F-5 10-7? The 9Ps is the only thing that makes it 10-7. So. I think your videos are quite good. What software to use? I use OBS to record and Premiere Pro to edit. And File Explorer to reshuffle all of the files 7 million times and wish I picked another job. Sent the NDA thing to a person who'll make it fancy based. Looking forward to it. Should I get the F4S? If you want to. I don't know. Can you show an example of thermals? Yeah, after this game I'll give you one. You only get like night vision. Oh wait, no, I'm stocked. I haven't even unlocked it yet in this thing. Guh. Which key is the radar key? There's a couple more than one key for the radar, unfortunately, so... I played the German Seahawk after quite a while. If you have a way of using it, it's really good. Yeah. I love the German Seahawk. It's such a fun plane to grind civil lines with, and running like CAS and anti-CAS as well in ground RB. It is a very, very fun premium. I do like it quite a lot. Is the MiG-23 still good after the nerf? Yeah, a lot of people are very much over-exaggerating the nerfs to the flight model. In my opinion, the only plane that's gotten hit quite badly is the XS. And it's not necessarily because of the flight model nerf, it's just because of the way the matchmaker is formed around it. But I do think the MiG-23 and the Phantoms are still... I didn't even notice the one to the Phantoms, to be honest. And the MiG-23 is still more than fine, in my opinion, but... I don't know. Like, they went very light on this nerf, fortunately, so... The nerfs seem fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can still... Everyone's like... It's really funny the people bitching about, oh, the MiG-23 gets beaten in a dogfight by the F-4 Phantom. They're literally just outing themselves as shit players. Because the MiG-23 can still sweep its wings full forward and just raid at 7Gs at, like, 700 kilometers an hour and just sit there spinning over and over, so... It really is... it's not that bad of a nerf. And everyone whinging about it is, yeah, just outing themselves as a not-so-good player, so... It's kind of funny. We're losing on tickets. Okay, good to know. I'm getting locked by someone. I don't have chaff, so... I'm gonna hope that's not the FGR. Okay, that's an issue. That is an issue. And I'm now marked. Yep. Right, time to 1v their whole team because my team was kind of shit. That is a radar missile. We managed to outpull it, fortunately. I'm just going to go under his nose because I don't really want to risk that. Are you flying away? What are you doing? Why? Oh, I can't aim this gun, but like, that was a really shit play. I thought he was going to go up and then immediately try to push into me, which would have actually given me a hard time because I'm stuck. And I was going to try to go around and start horizontal looping him, but he just sort of like kind of disengaged and then kind of turned back into my guns, and I just whiffed all my gunshots because I'm kind of shit at this plane. That was a very interesting play. I should have played a lot more aggressively there, and I would have just won that fight straight out, but oh well. He's probably just going to run for a bit now, try to gain separation. Oh wait, no, he's just going to fucking 2v1. He's too shit to actually 1v1, so that makes sense. If I can, like, beam one of them... Or is that an AI? That might just be an AI. That's an AI. Okay, sick. If I can, like, beam one of them with a 9p, then we might be chilling. He's turning around now, so he's probably got a friendly already. Or he's going to try to radar miss on me. Or he's literally just running back to base because he's too scared to 1v1 an F-5 and an FGR. Is this the marketplace camera? It is. Looks very, very tasty. You are not an AI. I don't know what you are. Yeah, I can't do shit about that, so I'm just gonna go turn and try to get this guy out of the game while he's not paying a ton of attention. Nope, okay, I'm blind hunted, right. I missed my gunshots because I can't aim this gun. Oh, and there's a Mirage. Oh, shit. Magics! Woohoo! I love IRCCM missiles at a low BR. Yes! Man, it's so fun. Anyways. Yeah. God's most useful team. I don't really think that was much else I could have reasonably done there, but yeah, well. We get some pretty decent RP from that at the very least. I'm gonna go airframe. I want performance out of this as soon as I can, so. Oh, the example of thermals. Oh, well, too late. Just go onto, like, any high tier tank, and then bind a key for thermals, and then push the key, and you'll see what it does when you're in gunsight. Do you agree the AIM-120 is broken? No, I don't think so. I think the only reason it's overperforming right now is just multipath changes. What plane should I use for USA 10-3 CAS and cap? 10-3 CAS, the what A7s are, whatever the 10-3 A7 is still pretty good. As far as cap goes, I haven't actually looked at the cap because there's probably planes that have got dropped down. The F4C, as weird as it sounds, is not, like, awful either. For ground RB, at least. If you have the premium A10, you could use that as CAS. Yeah, I guess, like, any air superiority jet, like, at 10-3 or below would be yeah, perfectly fine. F111 with until 3,000 pounds revenge, Bob. Oh god. If you wanna do gambling, then you can just drop a bunch of them on the enemy team, but if you want to use, like, guided munitions, I would bring an A7. Drop all 8 on one guy, yeah. Make sure he's not surviving. He kills you and you want him to know that that was a mistake. You're playing 11.3, can I join you? I am not playing 11.3 and you can't join me, so unlucky. Why do they have that stupid little menu in the bottom left as well? Like, I literally removed my keybind for it because I'm never... Did they reset my fuel load? They fucking changed my fuel load to 20 minutes. That's great. Well, that's annoying. The F-5 is such a sexy plane. I can't see that now without thinking of the post, which is like the thin hip, the wild childbirthing engines. Oh, I can't. I can't. No, I can't look at the plane, like, without thinking of that now, and it's really cursed. Is it worth using the FRS and my crew slots to grind crew points for ground RB? I would say no, to be honest. Personally, I would just slap it in one of the two plane. I run two plane crew slots for the for ground obby. And I would say just slap it on both of those once you've actually maxed the first one. But the wild. I said wild, not even wide. Look at those hips, the hourglass shape. Yeah, it's so cursed. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Thank you, Reddit and Discord, for ruining everything, but... I will buy F5C4 America. Is it good? Yes. It takes like no brain cells to play once you learn how to use the guns. Should I research the F14 or the F15? Right now, F14A is baller. F15A is dog shit, and the C is a pain in the ass to stock grind, so just get the F14 and you'll be vibing. It's quite fun right now. F5E is better, correct, but it doesn't get premium bonuses, so if you want to grind out the tech tree, then... yeah, the F5C is going to be a better bet still. Unless you want a talisman, the F5E. You're already high tier. Why are there so many F5s on the enemy team? Go. Is he paying attention? Probably not. I was right. Oh. Probably just heard of the missile and then one fled, and because, you know, Firefly heat signature, he immediately fled the missile. I really wish they modeled the heat signature of this aircraft properly, but they just didn't. So it just, you can like one flare everything with burner on, and it's really frustrating. I'm losing that fight, so I'm not taking that fight. I'm just gonna wait for a teammate to beam him. I win this fight though, if you want to take it. Phantom? No, he doesn't want to take it. There are a couple guys climbing. I should make sure I don't get beamed from above, actually. Tornado Premium, a good bomber. Fuck's sake, don't buy the Tornado Premium. No. Hit. No assist. Sad. I just wanted to try to yoink assist credit from that, but I could not. Very unfortunate. Hey, buddy. Critical hit. Enemy kill assist. Woohoo. Me win gun damage. Me win gun damage. Yay, we love Real Shadow. Me win gun damage. Me win gun damage, yes! I love Real Shadow. Woo! Anyways. Dead. Sorry, buddy. I might not hit. Probably won't hit, actually, but I'll fire it anyways. Never mind. Nope. God's smartest F5C on R6. Yeah, nice shot. Man, I did not one flare the missile. Literally, just as I was complaining about the Firefly heat signature, I actually fled correctly and it just still doesn't fucking... whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I just want a better performance so I can actually not drop all my speed immediately. Because this plane's pretty shit low speed. Could you turn the camera without holding your plane? Bind a free look camera button, and then you can hold that around, and you can control your plane with whatever your plane controls are. I would highly recommend you go watch Defin's video on plane controls, because that's the one, like, I've copied most of his controls. And you get, it's much easier to play with them, once you get used to them, so... What premium do I like the most? The Kafir Canard. Well, it used to be the Kafir Canard, at least, for the Israeli tree. But probably not anymore. I don't really know what it will be right now. Does it have a ballistic computer? It gets one for ground tart? No, it doesn't. It isn't a ballistic computer. You're out of luck. I lost my War Thunder account. How? Did you like put it down somewhere and then forget where you put it down? Favorite premium has to be the Sav. I don't like the Sav. I'm kinda... If my favorite Grand Premium is the Type 16 FPS, easily. The Type 16 FPS is such a fun tank to just roll around in. But I don't really enjoy the Sav that much because I'm kind of shit at low tier Grand RB and I don't know how to pen things, so I just don't play that battle rating. But yeah. The Sav is very good in the right hands. Bison as well is very fun actually as well. I forgot about that thing now added. I wish the Bison had a slightly better radar so it could like not the R27Rs like miss sometimes because for me and it's really weird. But if they didn't do that, then it would probably be one of my favorite premiums because it's extremely fun to play. I like old flight models heavily upgraded for the battle rating kit. It's very comedic. Roy Kit and the Khaled is very nice. Yeah, that is a very fun combo as well. Is very enjoyable. For me, the only thing that ruins it is that the Charlie DS is such a fun Grand Premium, though. Like, I heavily enjoy the Charlie DS, so I'd rather run the Roy Kit Charlie DS combo. And you get the G-Links as well, is very comedic, but... Khaled is also very fun, yeah. Why do you play War Thunder? For your entertainment and money for me, so... That is essentially the two motivations of why I'm sticking with the game. Do you think the Typhoon is coming next update? No, I don't think so. I do not think we're ready for AESA arrays yet, and if Gaijin adds them, they are retarded, but... I really hope we don't get them, at least, because then we would need to get, like, a lot of them at the same time, which means it would probably be Typhoon, F2, F15E, F18. I really just hope they add a lot of the... I know everyone's been, like, always going, oh, F18 this update, F18 this update, but... I kind of hope they add a lot of the earlier and mids F-18s next update for the US tree. And then the update after that, maybe we start getting the AESA planes. But, like, I don't know. It's still a ways off, and I don't really care about it that much. So, I just want, like, a fucking South Korean tech tray. That would be a based. Give it to me. Gaijin. Give them, like, a Singaporean subtree as well from the get-go, so it's not super empty either. That sounds very based. Ooh. It would have been funny if that hit, but it didn't. Sad. What was the first premium? I don't fucking know. From space? No. The hell was he? He just wasn't spotted. Okay, then sure. Why not? Okay. Sunset map sounds good. Have you ever played the Saab 105? I have, yes. I don't particularly like it. I think the SK60 is a much better aircraft, but... Do you like the SU-27? No, I fucking hate most of them, actually. I don't like the plane at all. I don't like how it plays. After you get a job, will you stop doing streaming and video making? That's a long way off, so I've got no idea just yet. I'm annoyed my Bison video is taking me forever. Mood, I had an update video which was supposed to be released Friday. I'm like less than halfway through it. I don't know how you do the one video a month cycle without getting frustrated. Oh, believe me, I do. I've had so many videos which I've just thrown out and scrapped and I've just not finished because of, like, they just have been taking too long or I've just been dragging through it or I didn't want to do it anymore. Like, there's been a lot of failed content, which I've just, like, yeah, hasn't worked out for me. I had a lot more stamina for video editing, like, 6 months ago as well. Like, I would be able to just sit down and get, like, a ton of shit done, but I just haven't really been able to recently, so... It's been getting a lot more frustrating recently, which is why I haven't uploaded in, like, fucking 4 months or whatever it is now. If the F-18 gets added, where will it be? Probably under the F-14 if I had to guess. F-14D could be really cool as well. If they want to add... like, it could be added right now as well with AMRAAM capability. And Phoenixes chucked at, like, 13.0. Give it 9 Ms. Put it folded with a B. And then baller. Every time I make a video, it's like a binge 12 hours a day for like a week. Yeah, understandable. I would always do it to where I would have like one day I would put in like a stupid amount of like a 14-hour workday on it. And then I would just like do nothing for the next 2. And then like I would do like a ton of video work again. And then I would just like stop for a little bit. And it wasn't good for well, it was good for motivation, but it wasn't good for like my flow and consistency in videos. It's why a lot of them I've like segmented into like the way that I have, where each of them are like differently split, because like I would do like highlights and get it done in like a day or 2, and then I would just like stop working on them for ages, and then I would do like the next segment, and then I would put like a ton of effort in, and then I would stop doing it over and over again. It was why my videos are like sort of the way they are, and they feel a bit disjointed between segments sometimes. But what are you asking for tomorrow? I have a whole list of stuff, actually. I wrote it out last night because I was bored. I'm gonna perma the CCVL, the M1A1, the LVKV40C, and the Super Sprite. Mostly just to like supplement premium lineups. Well, actually entirely for that, but yeah, it's very funny. I quite enjoy my 10.3 ground lineups, and I don't want to grind through a whole nation to get through a good 10.3 lineup, so I've just started buying them and then permering whatever is missing, so. CCVL is fun. Yeah, it looks super baller. And I want to get the M1A1 as well. Looks really fun, so I could use it with a low sound like a proper 11.0 lineup. I'm gonna get a test drive of the Apache so I can get it spaded and then just GE it, or the remainder of it. I really want to get a US 11.0 lineup because it looks like a really fun battle rating right now. But how old am I? I am 20. Let's go. God's smartest F-5C players. You'll have to see it. Is the A7K still 11.0 ground RB? I didn't actually check that. I forgot about that. I think I'm just using the F5E and the Apache for CAS. I think it is though. I'm pretty sure. At least I don't remember it changing in the little spreadsheet they gave us. Well, they gave everyone, not content creators, I mean, but. Gold smartest A10, but my rounds do no damage. There's another one behind me. I just don't want them to get a 9L off. And the kill gets joinked. Oh wait, no, that was the F5C. Never mind. A10's still alive. Hey, buddy. Hey, little buddy. Hey, buddy. Come here. I'm gonna introduce you to Gun. Gun. Yes, Gun. Top-notch commentary, I know. Where did the other A10 go? Is he dead? No, he's over there. Oh, you didn't exist. Good to know. Oh, we're fine. F5 damage model, lol. We might not be fine. I'm okay. I'm sure. We're good. We recover. Yeah, we recover from these. I'm fine. I'm just gonna go around the mountain and back to base and then land and rearm. I got it from an SL crate, right? As I was explaining to my girlfriend how people almost never get vehicles from SL crates. That's amazing. Just have a present for all of your openings. She is now your good luck charm. That's really funny. F104 or F5? Both are very, very good. Curious, how are you enjoying the new update? I'm making a video on it. It was supposed to be released a little while ago, but this is one of the worst updates we've had in a very long time. I'll give you guys a little synopsis right now because I'm kind of bored and flying in. Essentially, what this update has done is it's made both top tier air and ground a much more casual gameplay experience, which I don't think is good for top tier, or good for this game in general, to be completely honest with you. And as well as that, they've started, like, doubling down on their monetization strategies of adding a shit ton of premiums every patch. And as well as that, this update is just full of bugs, and a lot of community changes that we've been asking for as a very long time has just, like, come in like, essentially them just sort of, like, giving us a feature to get us all to shut up so we don't have to whinge to them anymore, whether it be for, like, player counts, the little, reduced team size button they have, and a couple other things that they just, like, haven't addressed whatsoever, like the spotting system and, like, gun damage and all of that. But it's incredibly frustrating that they are just not taking the game seriously anymore, but oh well. It seems like they're going down the same route that World of Tanks did, where they just made the game super casual friendly, and they just essentially monetize everything they possibly can from it and not actually fix any of the bugs that the players want them to. So that's what it kind of feels like to me, and it's why I really do not like this update, and it leaves a very bad taste in my mouth, but I don't know. Oh, we're rolling. Hey, buddy, you gonna flatten out? We gotta land here, so you're gonna have to try to... Okay. I'm shit at landing like this, so I'm probably gonna explode. Just let that go. Okay, no, we did it. Holy shit, that was stressful. Oh, okay. No, we just died, because... Yeah, sure, okay. No, that's fine. I didn't even want to land. No, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. This game is not flawed whatsoever. It's perfectly bug-free, perfectly fine, balanced. You know? The pilot had a heart attack. True. The pilot hit his head on the cockpit and just died. Oh god. Nothing says good game design as well as War Thunder landing physics. Yeah, it's why I literally never belly land in anything, because, you know, it just doesn't work a lot of the time, but when I'm forced to, like, it's still just... Like, that was a decent landing, I would say. Like, I was going very fast, but I still managed to get it down pretty smoothly. But just no. You're just gone. No, Lamau. Naval video when? No, I'm never doing a naval video. What is your stream schedule? I started streaming 45 minutes ago, and I do that on Fridays and Sundays. So, whatever time that is for you. It depends where you are in the world, so. PPP Sea of Thieves. That is a... Holy fuck, I forget that game exists and then just remember every now and again. How often does Gaijin give you GE? Next question. W landing for real here. Gaijin being run by the community sounds like a really ass idea as well. If they just, like, took community feedback and genuinely wanted to improve their games, then it could be pretty good. But they don't, so... What map is this? Sinai. Why do you only use one plane in your vehicle lineup? Because I'm playing air realistic battles and you only get one spawn, so there's no point in having multiple, because you're not going to respawn anyways. Does Gaijin give you free stuff? They give me content creator bonuses because I essentially give them a shitload of free advertising for their game. And in return, they give me stuff to make their game look good. So... The pilot passed out because of how good the landing was. So true. So true. The exact same crash happened to me right now. Sad. Oh yeah, to the person who said earlier, if they can see my player card. This and this. There's that if you want it. I just remembered that commenting is... I read, like, a lot of the stream comments, but I don't ever, like... I can only read a certain amount of them out loud, and sometimes I'll just, like, remember in downtime that, like, someone asked me ages ago comment, and then I'll go, oh yeah, that's right. But... have a serious question. Okay. Noted. Console premium good. If you mean the 104 TAF, it's good in sim, kind of dog shit in AirRB. I wouldn't really use it. I mean, I have it. It's not awful. Like, you can grind, but it's still just not great. I would just get the AMX, to be honest. I quite like the AMX a lot more over it, but... Can you grind with a spaded plane? Yeah, of course you can. I'd recommend grinding with spaded aircraft most of the time, but I just want to have this thing spaded. Would you like high-T bombers like the B-1 and B-52? No, I think they have no place in War Thunder, and anyone who thinks they do is delusional or has not played enough of the game. It's a really shit idea to implement them as player vehicles. Maybe as like targetable AI in like a future EC game mode type thing, but not as playable. Not as playable aircraft in AirRB. So, okay, no, that was a very weird head-on from... I'm just gonna go up and over and I might just be able to kill him here. Nope, they ate shit to someone else. Okay, nope. Like, I was very indecisive as to what to do in that head-on, and it kind of fucked me over a little bit. About we change the game mode so those planes actually fit. There's nothing you can do to make them fit as playable aircraft. Like, it doesn't matter how much you want to change up the game mode, they're never going to fit as playable planes. Gaijin had this balancing problem a long time ago. Oh, fuck off. You're a lot slower than I thought. That's really annoying. Go ahead, 90. I know you want to. You can't use your guns at this range because you're not good enough to. Okay, thank you, J70. Appreciate it. I kind of want to get this F4E out of here because if it goes late game, they're going to be a huge pain in the ass. Looks like teammates are also gunning for him. Are they lost? One have lost. Yeah, they're gone. Alright. There's just some random left. Might be airfield camping, who knows? Who knows at this point? Time to kill ground target, ooga booga. I got one singular kill and couldn't really do much else this game. Team got rolled. The German tech tree worth it? And no ground, yes.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
I started researching a low tier. No, so essentially there is a research deficit to where you can only, any tech tree plane can only research one rank up or down from it. Any premium plane can research any rank down from it, but only one rank up from it. If you try to do anything outside of that, you have a huge research deficit that just makes it not worth it whatsoever. So if you're researching, let's say like a rank 4 aircraft, you have to use a rank 3, 4, or 5 aircraft, or a rank 7 to 2 premium, essentially, if you want to do it efficiently. Or sorry, 7 to 3 premium. You can't use a high tier tech tree vehicle to research a low tier tech tree vehicle. It just won't work, so keep that in mind. Why did Gaijin not give Germany Fox 3s? They did. They actually did. Are you just... You may want to look at the tech tree before you immediately start spouting random shit, so... How close are we? 13G. Oh, G, that. Oh, yeah. Engine. I want my engine and wings repair now, please. Do you dislike simulator battles? If so, why? I do dislike simulator battles, and the reason for it is just because I have a lot of stomach issues, and if I go into cockpit view, I just get extremely nauseous to the point where I can't play, and I have to essentially just throw up. So there's no way that I can play simulator, so kind of unfortunate. Before I developed a lot of these issues, when I was actually able to, I really enjoyed it, but I can't play it anymore, so quite unfortunate. Play 2.7, trust me? No. I can't I can't grind the J11A at 2.7, unfortunately, so. The MiG-29G of Fox 3. No, the ICE does. On an F4 at 12.7. Yeah, I know, the F4 ICE is one of the better planes this update as well. Like, I don't know how, but it's somehow fucking better than all the Su-27s, which is hilarious, but... The game because I stressing so much about it? No worries. They really don't make it very apparent. Actually, fun fact, if you go to the vehicle card, if you look at the bottom where it says the two little reward for the SL and the RP, and you look just above that, you can actually see which ranks the vehicle can research without getting the penalty, which makes it like impossible to research. So like, as you can see, this one says max vehicle research efficiency, and then rank 6 through 8. You can do that for any plane in the game, and you can see which ranks it can research properly, so... I saw you have 600 matches in the A6E. Is it good or fun? It used to be stupidly overpowered, but it's bad now, so unfortunate. Like, it used to be one of the most busted premiums for both air and ground RB, but it's just been heavily power crept because the matchmaker's quite bad now. They've moved it up to 10.3. They nerfed on 9Ls quite a bit. It's gone up to 10.7 in ground RB. Like, it's going to go up to 10.7 later on this update as well. Like, it has fallen off very, very hard, but... It used to be one of the most, like, as you can see, I held, like, a 2KD over, like, fucking, what's that? I don't know, like a 1.6 KB, or am I retarded? No, it's a 1.5. I am retarded, okay. But, like, I held, like, a very solid KD and KB over, like, 600 games consistently. And that was, like, semi-AFK grinding while I was, like, editing videos or working on, like, uni work in the background as well. Like, it used to be one of the most busted premiums ever, but it's become so bad now in both air and ground, which is really unfortunate. It's alright in ground now that they've given it the skippers, but in air it's just bad. Like, I wouldn't use it in air anymore. I'm so glad I'm playing America so I don't have to face the F-14. Mixed matchmaking is about to say hi to you in a very unpleasant way, my friend. I thought the same thing, so I was like, I'm going to stock grind the F4J now while American teams are actually winning a lot of games. And then I got mixed like every single game, and I was like, okay, never mind. Maybe I do not play the F4J anymore, and so I switched to the F14 and bullied some children. It was very fun. Where the fuck did you come from? I'm gonna horizontal loop you. He hits a decent shot. That's kind of cool. Very quirky. Very fun. Me when Gaijin servers are dog shit. Wow. Very neat. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, it's just a banana. I thought you got that from clicking the banana. Why is it? Sure, okay, cool. Banana then. Woohoo. Actually, you know what? To celebrate that, we're going to go customization. Going to go special other. We can grab our bananas and we have shot down however many bananas that is. I'm just going to put it right there. There we go. Banana. Banana. Clicking the banana gives the decal, not 3D decor. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I gave you both because I've seen people with like a shitload of clicks saying, "Oh, I haven't got the decorating yet," but they might have just got baited. That's actually really funny if they did. I think the whole banana thing is a reference to the Steam game. There's a new game on Steam which is literally just a thing where you click a banana and it gives you like Steam collectible bananas, and it is probably a scam because the guy can just give his friends a bunch of rare bananas and then drop the rare bananas to make them worth a lot of money, and then his friends can sell them to collectors to essentially just scam people out of their money for a useless Steam banana, which is hilarious. But yeah, I think it's probably a reference to that. Assumedly. I got a banana ace? Yeah, I know, I'm insane. They made a new one with cats instead of bananas. They tried to do one with eggs as well, and they also tried to do one ages ago. They were involved in a Steam pump and dump for like 40 grand long before the current banana game as well came out, so... Scamming crypto bros is fair enough. Yeah. I mean... Excuse me. I saw... like, none of you are going to know this, but there's a Geometry Dash YouTuber called Nepessa, and he says a lot of very thoughtful things sometimes. And he said crypto bros are, like, one of the most unlikable groups of people on, like, in general, because there are two groups of people inside of the crypto bro sphere. There is the people who are scamming idiots, and then there are the idiots who are getting scammed, and neither of them are very likable, so, yeah. The A10 looks so big compared to the F-5. It's not, if you put them over the top of each other, the F-5 is just tiny, like... Yeah, the F-5 very much gives off femboy energy, essentially, and the A10 is, like, average, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why that was a shit comparison. Let's just move on. Indian Omi is a business idea. Dude, even Indians aren't that fucking shit. Is the Mirage F1C actually worth it? You get magics, and then you can drop the magics on enemy players, and you get 2 free kills each game. And then you go next, and you grind the tree doing that. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, then go for it. They blame my newfound crystal skull for all the eerie and horrible things happening around the town, including murder. Is that a reference to something? I feel like I'm missing something there. Femboy plane versus gun with wings. Femboy plane versus the team killer. That is all the A10 is known as. Yes? Okay, neat. I'm gonna... Is that a Scooby-Doo reference, actually? It seems like the fucking... I swear there was a Scooby-Doo, not the original animations, but, like, the like, early 2010s cartoon, I think? I'm pretty sure they had a, like a Crystal Skull movie or something from that. It sounds like a Scooby-Doo reference to me, I don't know. Maybe I just watched too much of it growing up, which I definitely did, but... DM it? Okay, thank you. Go, kill, 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 die, 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 die. Get him! No, he one-flared it as it was close to his engine. Sad. He's not very smart. It's fine. The F-5C just tried to yoink my kill. It didn't give him full credit, and he died. God's smartest F-5C. Dude, if you play the F-5C, at least try to get your own kills, dude. Like, you don't need to yoink everybody else's. I know I've done that several times already, but I've made sure to, like, not actually get full credit. And to, you know, not immediately kill myself as I'm trying to do it. So, keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. It fucking... What did that even track? God's smartest AIM-9J. I want this Harrier dead, so I'm gonna pull over here. I don't actually want him dead, I just want the research points, and he's a very easy kill. And I get F5E'd from behind. I did not see him at all. Where was he? He was literally just in the furball. Alright, noted. Yeah. It's a funny video. Have you ever played a nation, then you go against that nation on the other team? Because that's what happened to me. It's called mixed matchmaking, and it happens literally every time at higher BRs. Which FAD is better, France or America? Oh, America, easily. France just doesn't have flares, lol. Because the French are not very smart, so, you know. What's the strat with magics? Make sure the enemy is not pre-flaring. Fire area aspect under 2 kilometers, it's a guaranteed kill. Unless they get really lucky when they flare it, but... For the most part, just get behind someone within about 2 kilometers and wait for them to stop flaring for a second, fire it. The Seeker will shrink to the point where it just doesn't see their flares anymore, and they will just get railed by it, and it's very, very funny, so... Copy paste. Fuck off with the Bo Burnham ripoffs. Me and my hunter trying to flare an AIM-9D because I forgot it's not IR. The AIM-9D is in fact an IR missile. Jaguar IS is so funny now that less people play it. No one expects the magic too. Yeah. Jaguar IS is a very interesting aircraft. I just saw that guy's name. Bruh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay then. We have God's smartest A10 user. We get the idea, chat. You can... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go... Options. Sound. Which one is it? This? Had it on for ground RB, but in air it just gets annoying. I was trying to find the right name for that missile. Looks like 35 IQ. Sad. What missile should I carry with the Magic 2s? If you want, carry the 530F. Personally, I probably would run the 530F, but they're not good. Like, don't expect them to work, really. You can use them in head-ons, but they're probably just going to get chaffed most of the time, so... So those will drop off on RP but offer premiums, or other premiums that don't come spaded. Doesn't every... Oh, no. The little rank 1 premiums just don't matter. They just pretend they're spaded. Because they're very easy to spade, and it's a little bit cursed seeing them without being spaded, but... Essentially, like, they're pretty much every premium comes spaded, so... Aim 9H or aim 9J? Personally, I would rather the 9H, just because you get more range, and it's slightly slower to accelerate, but it has a lot more range and better kinematics, so I would rather it. 530Fs never work unless the person's out of flares or not paying attention. One cool trick you can do is if you don't launch it in MTI mode, like if you just launch it in the regular search mode, the missile will basically immediately get one shaft, but it doesn't give them an RWR launch, meaning if you do manage to get a lock on someone, front aspect, and you do manage to get the 530F off, most of the time they just won't realize it's a radar missile, and they'll die to it anyways, and it's kind of funny, but it's still very annoying and kind of weird to pull off, so... Smack. Oh, really? Someone's connected like a moment before mine did. That's annoying. Sad. Oh, that was a fake. No, I didn't even see him. Okay. Okay. Since you looked at the player's level. The reason I looked at his level was not because I wanted to like shame him for being in a premium plane. I just wanted to see how he hadn't gotten banned yet because that name is a little bit cursed. I wanted to see what level he was because I was expecting him to like not be 100. If he was, Gaijin might have been okay with the name, which is like exponentially more funny, so. I whiffed all my shots and I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. Sustained? You want to go sustained? Come on, go sustained with me. I know you want to. Who the fuck is that? Oh, you didn't get spotted. Noted. You're dead. Goodbye. Jaguar, that's probably an IS. Scary. Scary stuff. My kill got yoinked, I don't care. Noted. My RWR is so shit, it didn't even give me a launch one, he just meh. So, unsurprising. What does spaded mean? Unlock every modification in here, and then you get a little spade icon like this thing here. You can see, I've got all of them. It gave me a little spade there. Trying to do it for this one. Should I get the F104A or the F3H? Oh, the F104 is substantially better, but it's a bit harder to use, so. Should I get the 4K missile boss? The Mirage 4K is so shit right now. Do not get the Mirage 4K. Get the Mika Slinger. It's so much more fun, trust me. It was the AIM 9C. Hey, finally got it. Let's go. What do you think about Swedish planes? They're shit. That's what my thoughts are. Gripen is good, but you can get it in other trees, and you don't really need to play the Swedes for it. And Sweden's just mid. In a furry clan with a Russian flag on a premium Tornado IDS, that's something that I haven't seen before. Interesting. Wait, 29 ain't worth it? Wow, congratulations. You have learned. B-29 is shit, and any other strategic bomber would not fit the game because of the same reasons why the B-29 is shit. Any tips on gaining RP? It's time-based, so the longer you spend in the game, the more RP you get, essentially. You have to be doing stuff, though. You can't just, like, chill in orbit doing nothing, so... Even if it's just, like, killing a ground target or, like, damaging an enemy player, you still get RP for the time, so... You just want to stick in the game for a while. When you're alive and doing things, and you get more RP. That's essentially the only real way to get it. In higher quantities. So essentially just staying alive and getting more kills. They're just getting better at the game, really. That is essentially just how you grind in a nutshell. Just like, find a good plane that you enjoy, get better at the game. That's it. Gaijin should add the Rafale. No, they should fucking not yet at all. Give it like 2 or 3 more majors and then sure, but not right now. How to try to destroy a base? What would you go with? Don't destroy a fucking base, please. Just learn to get good at the game. Trust me, it's going to give you so much better rewards than try to bomb. And then when you actually get to the top tier planes that you've been looking at for so long, you'll actually be good when you get to them, and it'll be fun to play and not just a slog because you know what you're doing. Wow. Foreign concept to War Thunder players. As we see the fucking 35XS bombing a base. Sick. Hey, buddy. I don't know if you see me. I don't know if you have seen me. You probably have seen me based on the way you're flaring. He did not, in fact, see me. Good to know. Oh, hey! Oops. That was an accident. I think he might have died. Yeah, sorry. Okay, no, he died. Is that an IS bombing a base? It wouldn't surprise me. Hey, buddy, you having fun? Oh, no, he's in a Pudgy 1A. Never mind. Poor guy. People lead with the magic twos. You don't need to. They do it themselves. Like they have such a crazy overload that they'll just fucking go nuts for you. So, like they're one of the highest pulling missiles in the entire game. So. Hello, MiG-23. You wanna fight? Come on, I know you wanna fight. And he dies to a Sparrow. Sick. Might as well start killing ground targets at this point. I don't think there's any players left. Is the A10 early good? No. No, it's not. I wouldn't recommend getting it. It used to be pretty solid, but not anymore. Am I still in Australia? No, I'm in Texas now. I move. I am a mobile. What type of ammo do you use? It entirely depends on the vehicle. Gonna get a little bit more speed so I do not slam the ground. Hello? Hi. Hola. Me when ground target. Epic ground strike montage. They added submarines? No, they have not added submarines. I don't think anyone said anything about submarines, so... Hey, finally, there we go. Tied to a tornado IDS, bruh. There we go, nice. What graphics settings do you have it on? Everything is maxed on 1440p. And we're like 1 RP away again. Oh well. Good thing I've got a lot of golden eagles so I can just yoink. Let's get wings repair next. And then probably like cover, G-suit, fuselage, and then cannons, and then whatever they're on the ground ordnance. I just want some flight performance as quick as I can, so. Been here since 3K, you're doing so well. Thank you, I appreciate that. I've been playing through Terraria Calamity and I've gotten pretty much to the end of pre-hard mode in like a week. All I need to do is Wall of Corruption and then Wall of Flesh time based. Terraria Calamity is such a fun mod. I can't wait for 1.4.5 to come out for regular vanilla Terraria because I want to make a video on it when it does. Like, I'm waiting for it to happen because I can't wait for it to come out. I would like to play my Terraria. They give new summon whips and it looks really cool. It looks really neat. I want to play. So, do I use flare or chaff against this? Aim 7Fs. You are going to have to notch, which is put the missile 90 degrees off one of your wings, and then chaff in order to defeat them. Your videos made me install War Thunder. I hate you. Understandable. I have been placed on this earth, and my mission is just to make as many people as miserable as possible by convincing them to download War Thunder. Do you have the bananas yet? Yes, I'm already a banana race. Look at me go. Professional banana pilot. How am I going to notch on Xbox? You use your control sticks to do this. I don't have chaff, but just pretend I'm chaffing here. I am so stock, but yeah, it's not difficult at all. You just turn 90 degrees to it. I'm maxed out 1.4.4, we'll go to 1.4.5. Yeah, you can, they're all compatible. Forwards compatible, that is. I don't think it adds any difference in terrain gen, if I remember correctly. It's just going to be a bunch of new items and shit. You might need to make like a new world to grab some of the new items, but your old world will be fine, don't worry. I swear one that hates me. It's because you're bad at the game, probably. That made me think everything is complicated. And it isn't. There's just a bunch of different types of radar missiles and radar sets to defeat, which can make it seem quite difficult. But for the most part, for a 7F, you just put it off of your wing and then try to keep your plane like a level like this. Because if you have it like that, then your RWR won't be able to pick up the missile correctly. Like the launch warning, so you want to try to keep it flat, and it has a less of a radar signature, and then you essentially just spam out chaff, and the missile will go for the chaff instead of you. And then after that, you can push in a bit more aggressively, so. What ammo belts to use for the K4? I used the IAI on the 13 mils, and then I ran the 30 mil with, Knight. But if you want to run the 20 mil, I would take the gun pods and run air targets. My friend's telling me to download Terraria Calamity mods like me selling my soul to the devil. No, Calamity mod's base. Trust me, I'll have a good time with it. I had a couple of friends who were really hesitant to play it at first. And, like, they've really enjoyed it. They had a good time playing it, so trust me. Do it. Do it, you know you want to. I don't want to yoink the kill, I just want to get us this credit. Perfect. Hello, Mr. Tram. Goodbye, Mr. Tram. I was gonna say he won't be paying attention, but they capitalized on it well before I could, so fair enough. Why would you take the suicide head-on with me there, dude? What did you think was gonna happen? Actually, you have a busted damage model, so I didn't actually kill you, but still. That was a really shit play. And you then immediately go to sort yourself out while you're damaged. Can it actually kill him, please? Thank you. Holy shit, that took. Lol. Lol, Firefly heat signature. Lol. Oh, that would have been a nasty shot to hit, but I didn't. Sad. Our team got completely rolled, didn't they? He's gonna be watching. There's no point in launching that. I do not have the fuel for this. Why are you taking the suicide head on? Why are you taking the suicide head on? I missed you. Where did the F-5 go? Yeah, okay. Hi. Can't use your gun, so you have to spam missiles. Makes sense. God's greatest ML player. Oh. And the other guy 180'd me. I had a feeling he would go for a teammate there, but no. That's annoying. Oh, because my whole team's just fucking dead. Right. Noted. Noted. That is neat. Do you like the SU-27SM? No, I think it's quite bad, actually. The MiG-29 SMT is a lot better, actually, which is not something that I ever thought I would say, but, you know, is what it is. Is the T-152H1 bad? No. T-152H2 is stupidly good. It's incredibly fun to play. You essentially just want to go slow and then drop your landing flaps, and you can turn with everything. It's incredibly fun. I assume the C3 is pretty bad. C3, yeah, C3 is bad for air RB. You essentially lose your only advantage for air RB. It's quite shit. For ground RB, you get the belts, the ground target belts, and it's actually a advantage to strafe people with them, but yeah. Do you like playing War Thunder? No. Not really. There's other games that I would much rather be playing, but like, it's not the worst thing in the world. T-152 is bad because of its BR? No, I don't think so. A lot of people bitch too much about the 6.0 matchmaker when in reality they make a lot of mistakes which could win them the game. And then they just blame it all on their teammates, so I would disagree. I actually quite enjoyed my time at 6.0, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the hitboxes being funny or just all the tornado being incredibly smart, but either way, kind of amusing. Built an empire I don't want to hold on to. I feel like empire is definitely a stretch, but I just make shitty videos on the internet because I wanted to, so. I didn't care about like money or about fame or about any of that shit when I first started it, and I really still don't, to be honest. Well, I care about money now because university tuition is not free, but I don't really care about, like, fucking fame or anything like that. If anything, I don't want to be famous. I would rather just live, like, a fucking normal, quiet life. Because I'm really shy and introverted in real life. Like, people walking up to me... This is why I've been delaying the face reveal as much as I can. Because fucking people walking up to me knowing who I am and just, like, saying, oh, hey, like, that is terrifying to me. I've got no idea who you are. Like, that genuinely sounds like my nightmares. Like, I do not want to do that. That sounds really bad, but... fucking, I don't know. I don't want to be famous, dude. That sounds like shit, but... You know, I don't... I might abandon this game. I'm going to abandon this game eventually, but for now I just want to... If I can entertain some people, if I can fucking make some money before I leave, then I might as well do that. I've been thinking about quitting, like, a lot more... recently than I have in the past, so I don't know. I don't know. I'll see how it pans out, but I'm not hopeful. I'm not going to be doing this forever. I'm well aware of that. That's a radar missile. I'm dead. Yep. Cool. How much money do you actually make from YouTube? It's more than I could. I'm not going to give away my exact numbers, obviously, but it's a lot more than I... Oh, I should have changed that. It's a lot more than I would from any other part-time job that I could get right now. So it's less than like having a full-time job, a full-time income, but it's a lot more than like pretty much every other part-time. So You can probably gain like a rough benchmark from that. And as far as jobs go, like YouTube is a pretty good one to have. Like, I would much rather be doing this than fucking working public service again. So, yeah, but then even still, like at least in public service, like I made a shit ton of friends. I made connections. I had people who I really like enjoyed hanging out with, and I just don't really have that right now. So I don't know. Maybe it would be worth it. Who knows? Can't imagine making more than a videos every month. I really enjoyed it for quite a while. Like when I was doing it monthly, I was like really on top of my game. I was like having a great time doing it. But like at the start of this year, like around, well, yeah, actually like the start of this year, something kind of like changed a little bit. And I thought it was just burnout at the time. So I made a couple more videos and I decided to take like a break for about a month after I released the what's it called, the Japan video, and then I took a break for like 3 weeks, and then I was like, I need a April Fool's video, so I did the funny clickbait video, and after that I was kind of like, I don't really want to edit right now, and so I took like a full month's break, and I figured it was just burnout, but it just sort of hasn't came back really. Like I haven't got my motivation back to make videos. Like I still just don't want to. It still feels like a chore or something that I'm like forced to do. So, I don't really know what the future is right now, because I'm at a point where I just do not want to make videos, and I don't really know what to do anymore, so part of me is thinking of quitting, part of me is thinking of streaming full-time, but I don't really want to do that. Part of me is just thinking of abandoning War Thunder and trying to do other things, but then I know if, I'm not really sure if that's actually going to help or fix things, because I think it is just, the actual making videos part of it. I don't really want to onboard more people because I'm not a super sociable person. I'm not good at leading teams and shit, so I don't know. I don't really know right now. Contemplating a lot of things, but I do want to get a couple more videos out at the very least, so it's just going to take a very, very long time. What about uploading unedited clip dumps? No. Because I at least want to make something that's, decently high quality. I still... Even if it's not, pride... I still take pride in my work. I don't... Even if it's something that I hate doing, I still want to do it properly. I still want to make it good. Even, that goes for everything that I do in life. And I would highly recommend anyone else, having... don't be a perfectionist, but still have pride in your work. Know that what you're doing is, your best work that you can do. I don't want to just, half-ass things, so... I don't really know. I'll find out, I guess. I'll try to find a way. Because, I've been working on an update video, and I was wanting it to be released, a little while ago, and I just haven't released it. And then I'm not even sure right now if I should still release it, because, update hype is over, and, I'm kind of, aware it's gonna do kind of shit, so... I don't know if I stick with it or not, or I'll probably try to upload the video anyways, because it's not gonna be there's not gonna be any negative effects to it. I'm not gonna lose subscribers from making the video because it's gonna be decently high quality still, but even then it's just such a slog to make. I don't know if it's really worth it anymore. But and it's not even about me enjoying the game. War Thunder is still a decently enjoyable game to me. As far as games that I could be making content on, there's ones which are much worse. So. It's just I don't hate playing the game. I still will get on War Thunder every day, and I still will have an alright time doing it because I still enjoy grinding through nations, and I still enjoy playing Grand Lobby, and I still enjoy a lot of experiences in the game. But it's just entirely fucking YouTube, I guess now. It is just a really taxing job mentally as well, which a lot of people don't really realize. That might just be another huge part of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not cut out for this job. Who knows? You seem to be in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood. I watched Inside Out 2 and spent yesterday with family, which was really nice. So I am having a pretty good time right now. At least this plane's very easy to play. I can just get a ton of free kills without using my brain. Yeah, I fled. Oop, I missed. bros complaining about playing a game for a living. No, that's not what it is entirely. I've already said I enjoy playing the game. I don't play a game for a living. I edit videos for a living. You have to realize that. Like, the game is not the part of it which takes the most time. The game is not the time-consuming part of it. It is editing. It is essentially just video making is what is draining me. So no, I'm not complaining about playing a video game. I'm complaining about fucking editing, which none of you see. So... Anyway. Daily rant about YouTube over. Will we switch to Twitch anytime soon? Nah, Twitch is kind of a shit platform in my opinion. Hire an editor. The only issue is with hiring an editor is it's not just like I give all my clips to them and then the video is done. Like, I still have to work on the editing part of it. Like, it doesn't just like edit my videos overnight for me. That's not really how it works, unfortunately. Like, I still have to put in a ton of effort, editor or not. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it is the way it is. So is realistic better than arcade? Yeah. Wait, no, I gotta switch this task. First strike, no thank you. Sure, yeah, I can do that. Editing for a long period of time is extremely painful, yeah. Like, a lot of people... The reason why most people don't end up becoming YouTubers is just because they don't put in the time to edit, and it really, really sucks. Because editing is kind of a shit job if you don't enjoy it, so... Why don't you just post gameplay with your voice? Because it's the same thing earlier, like, I want to take pride in my work, like, I want to actually make good videos still. I would rather just not make videos at all, rather than make, like, shit videos, essentially. It's probably like something to do with pride or ego, but either way, I'm still not gonna roll with that. We make a Patreon? Not really. I'm satisfied with my income that I get now. Like, it's not like I don't make money or some shit. Like, I make decent money doing what I do. It's just I don't want to do it anymore is essentially the thing. So, how long did it take you to get a consistent audience? Of playing War Thunder, it took me about 3 months. In general, it took me about 4 years. So. What is Italy's best plane? Good question. Probably this... Regular AMX is really good right now. The MiG-21MF is really good right now. The Sea Griffin is very good right now as well. The Aviate Plus is very solid. I don't really play that low tier too much. I know they have an F-84G, which is probably also really good, but... There's quite a few. Guys, you make a Eurofighter Typhoon, will you make a video on it? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Editing for like 20 hours Premiere Product crash and 7 on your progress. That was the reason I upgraded my PC so much. Like, my computer is stupidly overkill for playing War Thunder, but like, I had Premiere Pro crash several times. Like, the reason why the ground video was so delayed relative to the other content I was making at the time was because Premiere Pro crashed about like 8 or 9 times. And I lost so much progress from that. And after I made the video, after I like got the check from the sponsor, I just upgraded my PC because I did not want that to happen again, and it hasn't happened since. So, yeah, I hate Premiere Pro crashing like that. It is awful, dude, for motivation, but yeah. I learned a couple tricks to make it like crash less, but even still, it's a huge pain in the ass. So, upgraded my computer so it doesn't happen again, and it hasn't. So, it worked. Critical hit me when the guns do damage. Lol. If someone steals that, I'm gonna be grumpy. Severe damage or fixed kill stealing. It doesn't. Well. You gonna die? Yay, thank you. Premiere is too expensive also. You didn't hear this from me, but there are ways, like there are safe ways to pirate it, and you alternatively could set your location to a country with a much weaker currency so you can get the subscription for much cheaper. And again, you didn't hear this from me, but if you wanted to, that is an option that you could theoretically do. So, I'll leave that on the table for you. I mean, I fucking hate Adobe, so... no surprise if you want to fucking pirate their products, but... They have a really scummy business model of just trying to hook students when they're in university by using the, university discount rates and then just trying to hold them on their platform because it's the one that they know how to use, which is incredibly scummy and kind of disgusting. But then, what else are you going to use? Fucking DaVinci Resolve? No. Like, that's kind of it, so... It is socially acceptable to pirate Adobe products? Exactly, yeah. Fuck Adobe. I'm usually not one to sit on the corporation hate train, but fuck Adobe. Me and all my homies hate Adobe. I think I might have just team killed the A10, which is funny. You survived that? No, you didn't. I turned into you. Okay, we're good. If you do want good free open source video editors, Kden Live and DaVinci Resolve are two of the best. So, if you don't want to go through pirating Adobe, there is that. Got it for free because my high school account. Yeah, that's fair. I want to try to do that with my university account soon. If I can just like say, oh, I need Adobe. I need Adobe fucking Photoshop for my engineering schematics, and I'll just be like, all right, yep, sounds good. We're gonna give you it for free. I really want to try to do that because it sounds. I don't want to pay for Adobe. Oh gosh, but. Israel Air is kind of bull. I agree. I like Israel Air. They do have a worse F-15, but it is very, very baller nation overall. I think this guy's lost. Yeah, he is. Wee smack. That is game. We got 2 whole kills. Woohoo. Gaijin should have added the Eurofighter Block 2. Fuck off. No, they shouldn't. The issue is that the Eurofighter's flight performance and radar array are fucking nuts for what we have right now. It's the same reason that T2 should not be added, because AESA radars are not ready for the game yet. The game is not ready for the radars yet. Holy shit. How many modifications are we gonna, like, get so close to? I mean, I'll GE it, but still kind of funny. I'll go for cover now. I'll go for G-Suit, actually. We've overG'd a couple times. Favorite Grand RB lineup? I'll show you a couple of my favorites. This is one which I didn't expect. Nano Germany is very, very fun. You get the Alpha Jet, you get the Leopard A1A1, you get the TAM. Of course, 10-3 Germany is stupidly fun. You have 2K, the RKW90, the 2A4s, the Vilcast Tom 2C is very fun as well. I don't have it yet, but Israel 9.7 or 9.3 with the Ayit, the Merc, and the Galbatosh, the Markbet. It's a very fun lineup as well. France top tier, very enjoyable right now, even with the autoloader change. It hasn't really changed enough to make me want to hate it yet. And once again, it's not complete, but US 11.0, the M1A1, the AGS, you get the LOSAT, you get the Wolfpack Lavad, and then you can use the F-5 and the Apache for CAS. Very fun lineups. Bonus points for Britain, 10.3 as well. You get the Desert Warrior, Bishma, and Charlie DS, as well as the G-Links. And I don't have it, but you can also get the Buck S2B. It's also very, very fun. I know most of Japan has really fun high-tier ground lineups. You get the Type 16s, you get the Type 10s, Type 90s. They're all very, very fun tanks. So there's a couple of my favorites for you. I don't really enjoy low-tier ground that much, so it's entirely personal preference, but those are some of the ones that I played and really enjoyed over my time. So, how long does editing take you? Recording takes about like 1/3 of the time. Everything else takes about 2/3. So that's like organizing videos, editing, post-production, leveling audio, shit like that. Like color grading as well. Like it all takes such a long time to actually do, and nobody really sees it. So. Is there any tips for editing and/or recommended editing software? Tips for editing is learn how to use keyframes as early as possible. It's gonna really help you out. It's essentially just like being able to set certain frames and clips to like where effects start and end. As well as that, a good organization is going to make a world of difference. I am a very organized person. I can't say that, no. I like everything on my computer being super organized, so keeping clips and like voiceovers and whatever else in different folders and keeping your timelines very neat and professional it's going to help you so much when you actually get into the thick of like editing. It's going to make it a lot nicer, especially with like audio tracks as well. It means you could balance it out a lot easier. So in recommended editing software, Kden Live, DaVinci Resolve, or Premiere Pro are my 3 go-tos. So that is going to be my editing tip. Editing fun tips for you. Keyframes and organization go a very long way. You'll kind of just learn audio balancing as you go, but getting a good idea of it earlier on as well is quite helpful. Because, like, it's the most time-consuming, it's one of the most time-consuming parts of actually editing some of my videos, is just, like, making sure the audio is not fucked up. So, it's very, very nice and helpful to get to know some of those things earlier on, but it is very scary trying to learn it as well. So I would say do it like in little bits as you're going along. Like don't try to like throw yourself in way too deep at first, and you'll learn new things over time as well. So don't try not to get too intimidated by it as well, because there's a lot of buttons and shit, and I don't know what half of them do in Premiere Pro, I'm not gonna lie, so yeah. You only really need to use certain things, and there's a lot of things which are just like you don't need to learn immediately, so. Is the A10 better than the F-5? No, it's not. Whee! The spinning MiG-23ML is going to be one of the fucking most iconic aircraft at 10.3 now. 10.7, I should say. Very comedic. Do you like the F-111? No, I hate it. It sucks a lot. Literally just AFK base bomber. It's not even good at that, so. Bing. Bing. Oh, I whipped that gunshot really hard. Pretend I didn't do that, Mr. Mirage. Oh, he died. Lol. He died to someone else. Oh, don't have an R24 off of me. Don't have an R24 off of me. I'm gonna make it obnoxious for you to try to lock me up. It was not an R. We ball. Oh, there's a Mirage behind me. Don't have a magic. I feel like he doesn't have magic, or I would have used one by now. Yeah, he doesn't have any magics left. Okay, thank God. That is not an R. I lose the 1v1 to a MiG-23. Okay, cool, he's leaving. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Gonna turn back in now for the Mirage. Are we gonna do a face reveal? At 100k I will. Probably. The only good thing is the bomb cap on the F-111. Well, no, because then you get the wing sweep error, so you have to take a very limited bomb load if you actually want to get to a base relatively quickly, so no. Really. Where did the... I was chasing a plane over this way, wasn't I? I don't know where he's gone. He just sort of vanished. He got lost within the source. Very funny just watching him head on, just bonk, both of his wings just vanish. He is gone. Do you work out? I don't work out. I am a long distance runner, so I participate in half marathons when the occasion arises, and I train running. Leg. I don't really go to a gym. I just like running around my local neighborhood, so. Have you ever played Farming Simulator? I haven't, but I know a lot of kids at my school used to. It was very funny. It was a running joke during COVID for my school that literally everyone was just playing Farming Simulator the entire time and no one was doing work. Which was accurate, but I mean, it was still very funny. Will you ever play the Mirage or F-16 in the French tree? The F-16 in the French tree is not very much different to the F-16 too, so probably not, but I have played the Mirage 2000 quite a bit. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. Do you have a crush? No. I don't know any females to have a crush on, so yeah. Kinda defeats the point, unfortunately. Turn off delay? Unfortunately that's not how network delay works, my guy. You're gonna have to consult with YouTube if you want instant live streaming, but I don't think that's within the technical possibilities, so yeah. Stefan has no delay. Every fucking live stream has a delay, you moron. That is how it works. You do realize that internet signals are not instant. Like, you cannot just instantly beam a stream into it. Like, I don't have a delay on it. Nobody has a delay on it. It just happens indigenously based on the connections. Please look up how live streaming works and why it is impossible to remove delay from live streams. Because I really don't feel like explaining it to some random child in chat, so. Really am on my grumpy arc today, damn. Is the Shahak any good? Not really, it's a flawless Tenno, so. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to play. I haven't tried it for that one reason, so. I wouldn't really recommend it. All of the planes around it are much better, like the Kurnas 2000 is much better, the Yit's much better, the K2, the regular Kurnas is much better. Really anything else at that point is much better, except for the Nesha, which is also flawless at 10.0, lol, so. What makes the F5A worse from the F5C? The F5A has 9Js and it goes up by 0.3 over BR because of it. Well, the Chinese one, that is. The US one is the exact same, but you have to stock grind it, essentially. So essentially you have an F5C with slightly better missiles at 10.7, so. I don't know why you would use a magic close or front aspect, sorry, but. Okay, we killed him with our literal last gun rounds. I don't know if I'm going to get kick-recorded on that, but I killed him. So. No, I won't. Just gonna get missiled. Man. Just J out, please. I won't kill credit. Bruh. Sad. Is the Kafir C7 good? It's a very good plane, but it has a habit of ripping off its wings if you pull too hard because the Gaijin didn't actually tune the canards correctly, so. Mouse and keyboard or joystick to play War Thunder? Mouse and keyboard is a lot better, so. Or at least for AirRB. For Sim, joystick is pretty much required, so. You can do it on controller, but it's still not as good. How are you today? I'm not too bad. What is the worst plane in War Thunder? I don't know. There's a lot of really bad ones. It could be the F-1, potentially. There's a lot of very bad planes. Yeah, I can't really think of... Probably the F-1 off the top of my head. The Nesher and Shahak are both up there, I would say. The A4 early is quite shit as well. There's a lot of really bad planes, but I can't really choose a worst one. Alright, I didn't actually ban the TikTok word, I just banned the person who said it. I'm just gonna do it again. Lol. What tree was the worst to grind? Good question. Really just any ground tree, to be honest. We're witnessing God's smartest US mains. They share the same brain cell. Wow. Will either of them survive? Only the A10. Well. Yep, that's about expected. Oh god. Have you ever played CSGO or Rainbow Six? I've never touched CSGO, which I've been thinking of changing recently. I did play quite a bit of Rainbow Six like a while ago, back in like 2018-ish with friends. I wasn't really good at it. I just really enjoyed playing it around with friends. I got Sledge's AR Black Ice out of my first pack, which was extremely funny, and all my friends were super jealous, and it was very amusing for me, but I haven't played it in a very long time, and I'm probably not going to play it in a very long time, just because Ubisoft doesn't know how to balance a video game, so yeah. Kind of unfortunate, but... Best rank 7 Israeli player. I need to take a look at the tech tree. But... it's probably the Kurnos. I think that's rank 7. Spend of the Kurnos 2000 is rank 7 as well, though. Actually, no, that's rank 8, isn't it? It's probably the Kurnos then, yeah. Have you played World of Tanks? There's a whole last video of me playing World of Tanks on my channel, so... What tier took you the longest to get through? 8, of course. It has the most research by 1.5 miles. Rank 7 and 8 take, like, longer than every other rank before them combined, so... Now is definitely not the time to touch CS2. Cheating is atrocious. Okay, noted. Thank you. Guess that's the issue with, fucking... what's it called? Not for content, like in your spare time. I go through phases of, like, playing it and then not playing it. I don't know if you know the YouTuber Chems, but I watch, like... his videos, like, I'll binge a couple of his videos in a row, like, want to play the game, I'll play the game for, like, a few days, and then I'll stop again, and then his videos will just get recommended to me again, and then the same thing will happen over and over, so I have played it off, like, recording before, but it's not, like, something that I do consistently, so... I mean, I go through that cycle with, like, literally every single game, though, so, like... watching CSGO videos will make me want to play CSGO. Watching fucking Rainbow Six will make me want to play Rainbow Six. Same thing, like, same thing goes for any game. And the issue is there's not many good War Thunder creators right now, so I'm not super enthusiastic to play War Thunder, but yeah. Hey, do you want SG-22? Do you want to fight in the cafe or, like, leave alone? Yes. You've overg'd. I miss. God's greatest aim. And I have now overg'd. I back down on him at the moment. Is he pitching up for me? Yes. If I didn't overg there, I could have gotten a decent but I did, so unfortunate. And he gets yoinked by the Kafir Canard from earlier. Sick. Skillful. Do I like naval? No. I think it's really boring and shittily implemented, to be honest, but... You guys got any good content creators? We got abysmal dog shit, yeah. How come all the other games get the good frequent content creators and we just get like Mad Organ Tech? Bruh. Smack. Played the F-14 A and B today, it's hilarious. Some people are totally incapable of dodging radar missiles. Yep. You can just Phoenix spam and it gets like 3 or 4 kills consistently, like it's hilarious. It should not be the case, but, you know, balance out the window, multipathing, getting changed. I'm getting pissed off watching you miss. Don't worry, I'm emulating your aim for a sec, so... I didn't want to make the stream feel too uncomfortable to you, so I wanted to make you feel right at home by replicating what you do in game, so I got you. Don't worry, I am inclusive. There we go. See? Trust me, I know my audience is not high skill, so I'm gonna... Tesco is mid? I'm tempted to just team kill the A10, fuck that. Tesco is mid? What do you mean Tesco is mid? Tesco's amazing. Oh, my pyro arc? True. Bing. Okay, that's game. I'm inclusive might be my favorite thing you've said. Literally, as I said that, I just realized somebody in chat said, is there a certain type of round I should be using? I'm always missing my shots. That is gold, dude. Holy shit. I know my audience very well. Oh god, that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna go fuselage repair. Oh god. Do you play TF2? No, no, I'm not emulating Pyro in that way. I'm not a furry, no. I'm not into that shit. Hell no. Hell no. It's not until I had the stream set to 10 minutes ago. No mods, see? No mods. Oh my god. I fucking love Pyro. He's such a specimen, dude. It's hilarious. Is the MiG-19 PT good? So the MiG-19 is one of the best planes. A 9.3 is the second best plane in a dogfight. Like, it has... The MiG-19 has incredible dogfight potential, but the issue is just the matchmaker, and the aircraft is kind of shit for ARB, in my opinion. Like, you should be using the Ariete instead of it, because the Ariete is nuts. The MiG-19 is, like, has similarly good flight performance, but the problem is it's just not suited towards ARB whatsoever. It has a really shit rudder, really bad roll rate, bad cannons, very low ammo count. Like, in a 1v1, amazing plane, very fun to use. In-game, no. Like, I did not enjoy playing it whatsoever, so... Yeah. Depending on your, like, the opponents that you'll face in it, and how lucky you get with the guns doing damage will depend on how much fun you have playing the plane, essentially. And it's not really my type of plane to do that with, so... I'd much rather play the Ariete, which has a ton more ammo, higher velocity guns, and it sort of fixes the atrocious roll rate and rudder. I mean, it's not great still, but, like, it's better, so... MiG-19 takes too long to kill an ARB meta? Yeah, exactly. You just need to set up opponents, which take ages to actually get done, and your teammates are joining them from you, so... Always meet like 3 A10. You can avoid the A10s. I've killed A10s with them before. Like, they're not too hard to deal with, but like, you just need to play very smart around them, so. Do you play Payday 2? No. The only reason I know of Payday 2 is just because there's references to it in Enter the Gungeon. I fucking love Enter the Gungeon, so. What do you think of all these gay-loving War Thunder content creators? Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but, I mean, I accept LGBTQ. I think that being gay is great if you want to do that. But, as far as furries go, that's where I start to draw the line. That is a little bit into the territory for me, but... This is a stock grind live with speed in the thumbnail. That might be my single favorite comment someone's ever said on a live stream. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. My insane F5A stock grind, and then have like speed and Mr. Beast in the thumbnail. Have like the saturation turned up really high, and the brightness as well, so like all little kitties click on the thumbnail. Have like a huge ass gum pod below the plane, dude. Holy shit. Oh, that's so funny. What do you think of the Russian Badger's War Thunder videos? Never really been a fan of him. But... the flashbang thumbnail, yeah, exactly. Make sure to put Vulcans on the engines, true. And put like 7 missiles below the plane as well. Oh my god. The fucking copy-paste War Thunder content creators are so funny to me. I just find it so incredibly amusing, dude. It's oh my god. The 76mm on a prof, yeah. Bring back MLG era thumbnails. God, I want the MLG era montages to be back, but the thumbnails can stay dead in my opinion. I like my YouTube meta commentary thumbnails, thank you. Whee! Will he see it? Will he flare it? He heard it, and he flared it because of the hearing, which is kind of annoying, so... yeah, well. Sad. MLG Teletubbies too. Everyone out here asking for Petscop too. The real question is MLG Teletubbies too. Oh my god, okay. There's a lot of F5s, we can't really use a 9J. You're going defensive, you're trying to head on, I'm not pulling in for that. You're also going to head on, I'm not pulling in for that. You're a bit of an AI, so I'll kill you. Don't stock grind at 3 AM. I really want to make like a parody video of one of those, like don't stock grind the fucking F4J at 3 AM gone wrong, gone sexual, and then put like Mr. Beast and speed and shit in the thumbnail. Will he hear it again? It got him still, let's go. I hit a shot. Oh yeah, true, actually, that's a good point. My viewers would never do that. We gotta go back to the bot style of gameplay. Ooh. How did that actually hit him? I was doing that as a joke and somehow one of the rounds still fucking hit, bruh. Of the IOCCM bullet or some shit, dude. Wild. Drinking the War Thunder potion at 3 AM on Friday 13th. Gone wrong, yeah. There's a YouTube extension that puts a Mr. Beast thumbnail in every video. I know, it's hilarious. I love it so much. Mr. Beast just makes this platform like 10 times more amusing, to be honest. Why do you have a gun pod on, my guy? Interesting play. No, I had a feeling he was going to dive there, but I just didn't correct in time. That's annoying. Now I'm going to get 2v1 by him unless that guy fucks off. I can multiply everything. Firefly heat signature. You're going to have to gun kill me, you know. Your gun is not great, so good luck. You overg'd? You've overg'd. Oh, you're trying to build energy? Nah. Just go on defensive. Yeah, I'm not catching that. I'm just going to leave. Probably out of missiles or something. Is that up me? No. I should have held one of my 9Js for these FRS players. But that's fine. Yeah, nice shot, dipshit. Well done, you killed me. Oh, I know, the SG-22s are trying to camp airfield. That makes a lot more sense. Bye. Just want to make sure I don't get third-partied by you, because you're going to try to do it. Yeah, fuck you. Little airfield camping, bitch. Can you not try to team kill me, please? That would be appreciated. Thank you. Did the F-4S die? I don't know. Hold on. I'm disoriented. You're there. I think the F-4S is gone. At least for now. I have all the stuff to fight this guy, but he's just going to play super passive. So, I'll try. See if I can get him slow. You're never going to get an R60 on me. Yep, he's just going to do that. Oh, wait, no, he's engaging. Holy shit. No, he's running. Never mind. Yeah, he's just going to play like a little bitch. That thing is actually good sustained as well. Like, you're not in a fucking Phantom. You can actually go sustained with me. I don't know why you're bitching out of it, but... FRS crashed. Okay, yeah, that entirely makes sense, actually. Please kill him. Please say he's dead. No, of course he isn't. He's turning back into me at least, and he's missing an elevator, so we should get a fairly free kill if my team doesn't steal it with a missile. Good to know. These guns do nothing. Shit. Last guy's probably ran back to his airfield, I bet. So. Yep, kill assist. Sad. Unfortunate. Gonna kill some ground targets, I guess. I'm just gonna get ticket advantage and then probably rearm. Because this guy's gonna play it like an absolute bitch, so... Oh, and he just... Yeah, he died to a magic beast. Nice, that's Gimp. He will be sleeping on the SU-22? Yeah. No fuel, like 4 minutes of fuel can get you a very long way in this plane, so I'm chilling. 3 kills, 2 assists, should have been an ace, but is what it is. What's the difference between normal and large caliber countermeasures? Large cal gives you a lot more heat, so you can flare things much easier. Same thing as chaff, but it's not as big of a difference with chaff, so... Yeah, let's finish cover and then we'll go... Probably belts and guns, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. Reward. No. It's just war bonds. Sad. Will you leave YouTube at 90k subs or something so you don't do a phase reveal? Tempting. Thank you, Yukai Suke, for the €1. I think that's how you say it. Appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. Wait, I can do the little heart thing. Yeah, you can like donations now. That's based. I've been live for 2 hours, 12 minutes. I should grab food, dude. Oh, I've got pizza. Yes. I forgot I got pizza last night and there's still some left over. Yo, that's actually really based. Bunga bunga. So true. Do you want to know my hot take of the day? I actually think that, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the memes where it's like the Virgin Italian pizza versus the Chad Domino's. But like, I think Domino's is substantially better than like organic Italian pizza or like the classical Italian pizza. Genuinely, like fucking regular Italian pizza is like I genuinely put ketchup on the regular Italian pizza because I just don't like. I think it's tasteless. I don't like it at all. Like Domino's pizza honestly goes so much harder. Well, you can sub in anything for Domino's, like Pizza Hut, Little Caesars. What else? I don't know what other major pizza place chains there are, but like, for some reason I like cold leftover pizza. I like it I just stick it in the microwave for a little bit and it goes hard, but I really, really enjoy the fast food pizza a lot more than the standard pizza. You've never had actual Italian pizza? I have. I've been to like proper restaurants in Italy to get actual Italian pizza, and I didn't like it. Like genuine Italian lasagna, really fucking good. Italian pizza? No. No. It's not my thing. Thank you for the 20 sec. I believe that's Swedish Krono, whatever it is. Thank you for the 20 sec though, Stormy. Appreciate it. Try some American styles. Oh, American pizza's really fucking good. A good traditional New York pizza is really, really nice, but yeah. I do think the Americans got pizza correct if they did one good thing, and they got burgers pretty good as well. I do love me a good burger. Oh, assist. Sad. Yes, I'm Swedish. Okay, I thought so. Wildy, Kafir Canard, Aim 9G, the poor defenseless tornado. Find out next time on Total Drama Island. I haven't watched that show in ages. I should do that again. That was a pretty funny show. Only yoink to kill. Lol. Oh, I actually stole the kill. Oops. I thought he got critical damage on him, or severe damage, sorry, but... What about quote-unquote Australian pizza? No, I would not go to a pizza place in Australia. If you want a good Australian meal, go to a fish and chip shop on, like, the harbour or something. They are always so fucking good, but, like, Aussie pizza, they do not do it correctly. Ooh. Thank you for the gifted membership, Stormy. Appreciate it. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate the support. Make 21 on spot. More money for the funny man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I swear in New Zealand there's a 20% chance to get your pizza on time, not burned, or not the wrong pizza. Yeah, dude. I mean, I knew a couple people who worked the Aussie Domino's, and it's like, I know why it's shit based off of that. But yeah, no. Yeah, I would not get pizza if you go to Australia or New Zealand. They do not do it correctly. Can you snap the wings with negative G in this thing? Probably not, because that was like -6. Fun fact, the wings on this thing would snap at +7 in real life, but Gaijin doesn't want to model it like that, so funny. I live in Australia. I would say live off fish and chips, but then I did that and I fucking hated it, so probably don't do that. That's a good question. I mean, you guys have like a decent KFC over there, which will only give you salmonella like 1% of the time. Really just don't get fast food, to be honest. Aussie fast food is just kind of mid overall. Why are we talking about pizza? Why wouldn't we talk about pizza? Gotta love pizza. This stream is just dissolve into like anything I want to talk about just becomes talking about. Grass in Australia hits really good. If you are very hungry and you want something to eat, go to the local 7-Eleven and just start sniffing the fuel, and then you won't be hungry anymore. It's economical as well, trust me. I'm incredibly smart. Your only danger is getting mugged by like an Aboriginal kid trying to do the same thing, but yeah. Oh, I'm joking. You made my day? Thank you, I'm glad I did. We don't have 7-Eleven up here? Oh shit, then you're out of luck, dude. If you can't get the 7-Eleven meat pie, then you're just fucked. It's over. Actually, try to go to a... Do you have a surf lifesaving club? Because if you do, go to one of those, get a chicken palmy, and it'll be just as good. But... KFC in New Zealand is untoppable? Yeah. KFC in Australia and New Zealand go like weirdly hard. I don't know why. Actually, you want to know something funny? I've eaten at KFC in Australia quite a bit, and I never got any sort of foodborne illness from it. And yet, it was an airport cafe in the Gold Coast. I ate a bacon and egg muffin from just like a generic airport cafe, which you would think would be fairly high quality, and I got salmonella from the egg. Like, of every disgusting fast food option that I've eaten in Australia, it was a like upmarket airport cafe that I got salmonella from, which is absolutely hilarious to think about, but yeah. Gold Coast is so shit. No, Gold Coast is actually based, to be honest. Like, one of the only good Aussie cities if you don't go to Surfers Paradise, because Surfers Paradise is kind of shit, like, in the downtown, but... Other than that, Gold Coast is really based. As long as you watch out for, like, the drug crime center, like... It's very nice. I do like the Gold Coast. Love from Turkey, appreciate it. Have you been to Canberra? Unfortunately, yes, I have been to Canberra. There's nothing in Canberra. It's like fucking politician lizard city. That's it. Like, it's a really miserable place to go to. Like, you have 2 tourist attractions, visit government buildings, climb the one radio mast, which gives you a really good view of the city at night. And that's kind of it. Like, it is very, very lacking in my opinion. Like, it's not a city that I'd like to live in. Like, as much as I make fun of Melbourne and for being a shithole in Sydney as well to an extent, Canberra's miserable. Canberra's so miserable, dude. How about Brisbane? I used to live in Brisbane. Brizzy's alright. There's certain parts of it which are really sketchy and just kind of shit to live in. Logan, but most of overall the city's actually not that bad. The CBD's alright. There's definitely worse CBDs in Australia, so... Have you been to Norway? I haven't. I want to go. I haven't been to any Scandinavian countries. I've been to, like, Amsterdam, Netherlands, sorry, Norway, Sweden, or Iceland. I want to go to at least one of them next time I go to Europe, so that's on my bucket list. Ever thought of moving to Europe? Yeah, it's crossed my mind a bit. I mostly just want to get a job right now, like a secure engineering job, and then from there I can kind of... Or like a degree, sorry, not a job. I want to get like an engineering degree, and then from there I can kind of decide where I want to live, I think. I do have a lot of interest in moving to somewhere like the Netherlands, though, just because I do... Like, I am a very active person. I feel like a much more, like, a less car-centric lifestyle sounds really nice to me, to be honest, but... I don't know who shot him earlier, but we got, like, a single hit and set him on fire, so he might have just ripped his wing, actually. I don't know how you can do it in a sea area, but he managed it, so... You are for an aspect. You are slow as shit, damn. Was the TransLink bus was hot shit? Oh yeah, yeah. Any bus service in Australia is just kind of ass. I feel like that goes without saying. Like, the Gold Coast trams were very hit or miss depending on who you saw there. Like, sometimes, like, I would go home, like, I would have times where I'd go home from school on them and be absolutely fine. And then other times, like, some random cunt wanted to fight my dad because he was getting mad at Asians, and it was really funny, actually, but, like... Yeah, TransLink is very, very hit or miss. Although the one thing I will give it, the Brisbane ferry taxis are really good. Other than that, TransLink kind of shit. Like the Brizzy City Cats are actually quite nice to go on. But any other form of public transport is meh. Like I'd rather bike to school than go on the fucking public bus because it's so shit. It sucks so bad, yeah. we fuck TransLink. All my homies hate TransLink. Alright, you get a critical hit. Please die so I get kill credit, or at least give me severe from the fire. He's a bit... Okay, he just puts it out, sure. What is US public transport like? Non-existent. Like, it just doesn't exist here. You have a car or you walk. That's it. Like, you'll occasionally get, like, a monorail, but, like, it's just for tourists. Like, it is non-existent over here, to be honest. I mean, they do have, like, some bus routes, but they're just not really in a practical location. Like, it's so heavily car-centric, it's just, like, it's not really anywhere. Unless you go into, like, the downtown parts of, like, a major city, you're just not going to find public transport. So, it's kind of funny, honestly. Buses in New Zealand are always feeling cold or boiling hot, or all the windows are so foggy. I mean, I feel like, yeah, that makes sense in New Zealand, though, to be honest. Because I feel the bus AC and heating systems are just kind of shit, so... And for a country with, like, somewhat climate extremes, but... Did you hop on random trains in Australia? I was not an Eshe, no. That was not the lifestyle I led. I did not cause a ruckus at the local subway, at the local train station. Fucking subway station? I'm becoming an American, damn. I got a War on a mobile ad and it was straight gameplay from the main game. It's funny. I mean, still better than all of the other really cursed ones. Like the fucking tanks fighting on the giant Korean woman. That was one of the most cursed ads I think I've ever seen in my life, dude. I live in California and I can confirm you either have a car or feet. Yeah. California is probably one of the worst ones. I mean, I live in Texas, so it is also pretty shit. The only city that has public transport is like the San Antonio Riverwalk boats, if you can fucking count them as public transport, but... You can go from foggy, freezing cold in the morning, just be sunny, warm in the afternoon. Yeah. That's why I love the Gold Coast so much, because like it was just hot. Like, your temperature range was 20 to 35, and just that was it. That is all all that your temperature like changes were, which is really nice. So Brizzy was like a little bit colder, but it still wasn't that bad. Actually, fun fact, when I went to Brisbane to study engineering for the first time, story time with Freezed we get. I went to I showed up and arrived at my... I had an Airbnb for about a week before I moved into my student accommodation because like the Airbnb or student accommodation didn't want to like move me in before my semester started for some reason. And when I first got there, there was a heat wave, and I didn't have a car at the time, so I had to walk to go get shit. And at the time when I was moving, like, I was in the Airbnb, it was fully furnished, so I was fine for a week, and then I got to my student accommodation, and all there was a bed frame and a mattress. And I had to go out and get, like, plates and bowls and covers and shit, like, essentially just basic furniture and cutlery for my room. And there was a heat stroke at the time. Not heat stroke, fucking heat wave, that's the thing. And the temperatures were peaking at between 45 and 50 degrees Celsius. So I was having to walk like 30-minute stretches in like 45-degree heat every single day just to try to fucking get bowls and shit for my room. And it was miserable. It was a miserable couple of days, dude. But yeah, Australia's temperature for the most part doesn't really, or Gold Coast and Brizzy's doesn't really change too much, but when you get a heat wave, it is going to be miserable. What is that in Fahrenheit? Let me get it up for you. I don't actually know the conversion off the top of my head yet, which I probably should. Celsius to Fahrenheit. It was between 104 and 122 Fahrenheit. The Aussie flood was fun as hell. I lived in Gold Coast and Brisbane for both of the big floods, both the 2014 and 2022, I think it was, floods. But yeah, it was always very fun when it flooded there because like most people weren't in any real danger, but like you just got to see all the water just go like above the riverbanks, and it was very amusing. I was in Cairns. Oh, my condolences. No, Cairns isn't that bad. One of the funnier things was during I think it was like a 2016 smaller flood. Me and my family took a road trip up to Gladstone, which is a bit of a miserable place, but we were in Bundy at the time, and the flood waters like heavily came in, and they shut off like most major highways, so we just got stuck in like Bundy for a little bit, which was interesting. But yeah, that was an interesting time. Yeah, Cairns would have been interesting as well, though. Having the water level rise significantly overnight would be kind of funny. Do you listen to 80s and 90s rock? A little bit, I guess. I can't really pinpoint any, like, songs, but my playlist is, like, very long and convoluted of what music I listen to, so. How was the sunburns? For most Aussies, you get one really bad sunburn, and then you don't get any others again because you are very, like... It was up to my shoulders, jeez, yeah. Yeah, that does not sound good. But yeah, I remember that. I got a ton of time off school, though, so that was really fun. But in Australia, most Aussies get, like, one really bad sunburn, and then from there, you always put on sunscreen after that because you just have, like, fucking PTSD to that one time. And for me, I got one which was, like, really bad. Like, I think it was... Like, it was across my entire stomach, shoulders, and back. And at that school today, I had to go to school the day after, right? So I got it on a Sunday, we were at the beach with family, I had to go to school on the Monday. And at school on the Monday, I was in a really hot blazer, because fucking school uniforms in Australia, lol, and I was at like the formal day or whatever. And I had to go stand in like this unair-conditioned wooden building for about an hour and a half. And I started sweating over the sunburn with a blazer and a long sleeve shirt on. And I was dying, and I literally got to the point where I just had to, like, walk up to one of the teachers and say, like, my back is so itchy, please, can I go to the nurse's office? And they were like, okay, fine, sure. And I got to the nurse's office, and my back was just, like, fucking red. Like, it was just, like, lobster red. And the nurse was just like, all right, we're going to put some aloe vera on you, and, you're going to get the day off school. You're going to go to the hospital with your parents. I was like, oh, okay, then. And so Mum picked me up, like, I had a feeling this would happen. And yeah, we went to the hospital, we got a ton of aloe vera shit, and I didn't go to school for the next 2 days just because I was, like, mostly sitting in the shower. And to anyone who wants to know what it feels like, imagine you rolled in a colony of fire ants, and then you jumped in a swimming pool. Like, that is essentially what it feels like to get a really horrible sunburn. Like, it is one of the worst feelings you will ever experience in your life. Like, it feels like everything underneath of your skin is itching, and it is horrible. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, I am always putting on sunscreen after that. I'm never doing that shit again, so no, thank you. And I think most other Aussies will have an experience relatively similar to it because our atmosphere is fairly thin, so you get sunburned really easily. So yeah, you don't want to experience it, trust me. Can say from personal experience. But yeah, no, every vacation after that, I've been very careful to put on sunscreen and shit, so. Do an Aussie accent. I can't pinpoint one accent or another. This is just like my overall accent, so. Whee. On the sunburn itches and then you scratch it, but it starts hurting for like 10 minutes more. Yeah. Like, you have to like continue to like itch it. Otherwise it gets substantially worse. So, like the best thing you can do is essentially put on like an aloe vera or get something that like burn cream or something like that, depending on how severe it is. Just coat your body in that, wait for it to be absorbed into your skin, and then jump into the shower and sit there for ages. Be very, very careful of what chemicals you put on your body at that point, because there are some in like the sunburn lotions which could make it exponentially worse, which is why I always say just get pure aloe vera. It's going to be okay. I should say this more officially. If any of you do get a burn, or you do get a sunburn, if any of you do get a sunburn, try not to get a sunburn cream, but because there are certain chemicals which will like heavily make your burn worse. Like it'll heavily exaggerate it. So you want to get like the most pure aloe vera lotion you can, and then just essentially cover your burns in that, and it's gonna be like the best thing for them. And after that, if you want to get a shower or something like a cold shower, make sure it absorbs into your skin first, and then get in the shower. And it'll be a lot like the best you can do for it, essentially. You'll still be in pain, it'll still itch a lot, but it's gonna be better than if you were just like sitting on your own, so. Also, you're gonna be itching for like the next month because your skin starts flaking off, and then you just get like little skin flakes on your shirts and stuff. And it's very funny, so. South Korean sunscreen is the best you can get. I had a friend in Australia who would always import that, and I had no idea why. Yeah, that would make sense. He was kind of weird, though, to be honest. But yeah, no. I'm the world champion in sunburning. No, it's just life experience you get while living in somewhere that you get sunburns frequently, so. What happens if you don't notice the sunburn and you jump into water? It kind of depends. They can have different reactions at times, but sometimes it'll make it feel like sometimes it'll make it feel a bit better. Other times it'll make it feel like 10 times worse. So, because putting water on like certain itches or burning sensations, sometimes they'll like alleviate it temporarily because of the temperature, and other times it'll make it feel like it's underneath of your skin, and it is like one of the most painful feelings you will ever experience. Like, even something like an ant or snake bite, if you put it in like water, sometimes it'll make it feel like the like bite is like inside of your muscles and skin, and it is so damn painful. But yeah, it kind of depends. So if any of you know the channel The Backyard Scientist, I believe he did a video on like the most like itchy or like irritating plants. And, like, putting it in, like, high temperature changes can, like, spike some, like, burns and itching sensations, and other times it'll, like, alleviate it. Like, it's really weird, but. This man streams a story time? Yeah, it's how I distract myself from War Thunder, so I don't have to think about the grind. It's fun chatting to you guys, at least. Have I stolen any road signs? Nah. I wasn't too much of a troublemaker while I was over there, but. Mostly the crimes that I committed was just like speeding on a jet ski, but you know, fucking every child did that, so it's not really. Well, every Aussie kid anyway, so. I didn't steal any signs per se, but I'm weak, I know. I was too scared of the police. Well, I was too scared of the, like, urban police, like, the actual people on the ground. In the water, they were fine, because it was just, like, meh, boat police, whatever. They'll, like, fucking give you a slap on the wrist, and your parents are fine. Oh, no, but, yeah. Collab with Trapcast. I'm probably not going to collab with any War Thunder creators, mostly just because I'm kind of socially anxious, so I don't like you know, being on call with other people. I think the only people who I would collaborate with is like, probably like Walvis or Lee, if I had to take a guess. But they're like the two who I know the most, so. Can I play with you? No. I have 3 road signs in my room right now, that's funny. Alt F4 for free RP. Brother, if you think you can get a War Thunder streamer with that, then you are delusional. Maybe Jube, maybe. I mean, I like Jube. I really like Jube's content, but then I just don't like talk to him very regularly. Like, we're not super good, not like super acquainted with each other, so it would just be like a little awkward, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe. If someone asked me to collaborate, like another CC asked me, I probably would, maybe would say yes, I don't know. I'm just really anxious and I don't like fitting it into actual video styles, so... I don't know, probably not. Collab with Defen. I feel like Defen probably wouldn't have time, but... My uncle has an anarchist book with instructions on how to make napalm and pipe bombs. That's based. I want to send one of those to the ATO. I mean, what? Anyways. Is there channel memberships? There is. Do I have the mouse? No. I've started researching it, but I just can't be bothered to finish it, so... Remember one time I fell into a pit of fire and it hurt so badly, I was like 5. It's good that you were young, because if you were older, it would have been a lot more painful in memory, so... And when I was younger, one of the really dumbest things I did was there was a mailbox, and there was a wasp's nest underneath of it, and I didn't actually see the wasp's nest. So I grabbed the mailbox and shook it, and then the wasps came out of the wasp nest, and I got stung all over my hand and arm, but I was like really young, so I didn't really remember it very much. But apparently I cried a lot, so that would make sense. Use anything special to play War Thunder? Nope, just keyboard and mouse. Top of the team while story time, let's go. You love to see it. Nice. 10k RP, holy shit. Actually, I can just put this into that, and then it's going to be like, yeah, 2G to G it. Hell yeah. I can just do that. And then research the belts. I actually got a lot of progress this stream. This plane is a lot better than I was expecting, to be completely honest. F1C has been updated so many times, yet it's still mid. No, I think it's pretty good now. The flight performance is like good enough, and your magic missiles are insanely good. And the 530Fs are like good enough to jump scare some people. So I think it's actually quite solid now. How's the grind going? Pretty good. I'll take like 10, probably. I don't even really need too many flares either, actually. I'll take like 20, probably. That'll be enough. Mailboxes and magnets to wasps' nests? I swear, yeah, 100%. Do not grab and shake a mailbox if you have not checked it out already. Make sure there are no wasps' nest in your mailbox. Did you have a tuck shop that was expensive as hell? I had one. I was in like at least 7 schools in Australia, and like most of them were quite overpriced, but a couple were reasonably priced. But honestly, getting a fucking tuck shop sausage roll or beef pie, like I did not care what the price was. I was going to get one of those and I would eat it for lunch. Like they were so good. I really love the tuck shops at the school. They were based. What PC do you have? I built my own. When I woke up and saw you alive, my day became happiest. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you had Greg's before? I have indeed. I was born in the UK still. I was born in England still, so I have had Greg's pastries. They are pretty good, but they can't rival the Aussie Talk Shop. I hate to break it to you. The breakfast cereal hit different for me. None of mine served breakfast cereal, and it was really annoying. I had one that served breakfast tacos occasionally, which were really good, but none of mine ever served like proper breakfast food, which really sucked. But now that I think about it, why the fuck do they serve breakfast tacos in Australia? Would be cheaper to get like a box of Nutrigrain and shove it in bags, surely, or get like the little prepackaged bowls or some shit. You missed out? Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, Australian cereal is some of the best cereal like I've ever had, because really like the Australian Cheerios, Australian Nutrigrain, and Australian cornflakes go so much harder than anything you can get in the States. Anything you can get in England. Like, they are so much better. And I will fight to my death for that claim. Like, Aussie cereal goes very, very hard. Like, it tastes really good, you want to eat it, and it doesn't, like, it's not absolutely shit. Like, you don't get fucking marshmallows in it, dude. And actually, like, it's decently healthy for you. It's got, like, Nutrigrain specifically has a shit ton of fiber in it. It's very healthy, and it actually tastes really good. Like, it cannot be topped. And I will fight to the death over that. Did you try the Mexican lollipops with the ants and wasps inside of them? Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I thought they were from like Thailand for some reason. Bizarre. You can probably get them from a lot of places actually, but... I was you want to get the money for shits and giggles. I found a delivery service where I can get Aussie food shipped out to the States. And the delivery fee is like expensive, but I usually, like, occasionally I will just get, like, a massive box of Nutrigrain with, like, a packet of Red Frogs or two shipped out to my address in America just because, like, it's really good. Like, I can't go without it. Although in the States, they do have bagels and good cream cheese, which is very solid, and I do get, like, the Costco breakfast burritos as well are really good. But, like, as far as cereal goes, like, Nutrigrain is untoppable in my opinion, but... Or in the UK, were you born? Newcastle, unfortunately. Yikes, that was a shot that I should not have missed. Oh, I should not have marked that moment. Red Frogs are goated? Yeah. The candy, not the organization. Actually, the organization's still kind of base, but I just think Schoolie should be removed entirely. Bink, you should be dead. Hot take, but I had an awful time at Schoolies as well. Aussie tradition that I just fucking hated. Like, I had a very shit experience with it, but, you know, is what it is. Woolies and Cole's Pies were so good, yeah. I used to work at a burger place. I worked at Grilled. I don't know if any of you know it, but I worked at a Grilled, and they had a, it was in like a shopping mall, and there's a Woolies next to it. And whenever I was on lunch break, I would just go and get a Woolies pie or something. I'm a Geordie, yeah. It's really funny whenever my grandparents come out to the States or Australia, because they have like a very, very thick Geordie accent and nobody can understand them. It is the funniest shit ever, dude. But yeah, I am a Geordie, unfortunately. Rice Krispies on top? Nah. Rice Krispies are on L, to be honest. Mid. Are you on the stock grind? I'm pretty much done. Actually, I finished the performance modifications. I've got chaff, so I just have the what's it called? Belts and then the ground strike stuff to go. Do you not trust the shopping center sushi? Yeah, they're very hit or miss, the shopping center places. You gotta find a good one, but then if you do find a good one, it's really good. Also, I got cooked tuna sushi, which is like something that I would get bullied for at school, so... But I really miss it over in the States because they don't have cooked tuna. They don't have teriyaki sushi. Like, they don't have the really good shit over here for some reason. Like, they don't have, like, the good fast food type sushi that they got in Australia, and it really disheartens me. It's very sad. Because, like, I don't care about good sushi. I just want, like, the fast food shit. Sushi Shrimp was amazing. Yes, that place was goated. Fuck yeah, dude. I wish they had some of those over here. It would make my week. Also, as well, Guzman y Gomez is like a Mexican place in various parts of Australia. And ironically, some of the Mexican places over here are worse than it. Like, it has really good, really good Mexican fast food, but like, it doesn't kill your stomach. It's not really healthy, but like, it's not super heavy on your stomach, and it tastes really good still. So, I would highly recommend if you haven't been to one already. Get like a stuffed burrito and get like as much as you can in it. It's very nice, but gas station sushi is not for anybody, let alone people with stomach issues. That shit will give you stomach issues. We had a Taco Bell for 3 days and then it left. That's unfortunate. I mean, I had a Taco Bell like nearby, like a 15-minute drive for quite a while, and it was still kind of shit, to be honest. Like, the Aussie Taco Bells just did not hit right, to be honest. In my opinion. I would much rather get, like, a fucking KFC than a Taco Bell, so... Why did it leave? Who knows? We got Taco Bell in the UK? That's wild. Taco Bell is back to competing with Greg's. What country is the best Macca's? That's a good question. Australia's on top from what I've tasted, but there could be more which I haven't tried. The one McDonald's menu item which will never be topped was the Aussie chicken wrap from McDonald's. It was so fucking good. I don't know why they removed it. Like, it went so hard. None of the Maccas have ever been able to, like, get even remotely close to it again. And I don't know why they got rid of it. It's very sad, but... yeah, it's very unfortunate, so... You're still going at it? I am indeed, yeah. We've been talking about, like, Aussie culture stuff for the past, like, 30 minutes. It's been great, but... Australia, did they call them McNuggets? What the fuck is that? McNuggets? Maccanuggets? No, not really. I just call them nuggies, but I think most other people around me did. Taco Bell in Australia is pretty bad. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Me when I one-flare the R60? Firefly heat signature. Australia is one of the few countries in the world I would like to permanently reside in outside of Western Europe. Yeah, that's fair. I also would like to go back there someday to live. Australia is a very beautiful country and it has a really cool culture, so... would highly recommend. The only issue is the tax system is designed to, like, make everybody not rich, which is kind of unfortunate, but no, well, it is what it is. You can only have so many upsides in a country, and the government's a little incompetent, but it's not awful. If we didn't have the fucking Greens party, it would be fine, but they have to... like, the three-party system in Australia just doesn't really work super well, but other than that, it's a beautiful country. I really love it there, so... like my sleep schedule, I can't keep up with the 3 AM streams. I've been thinking of doing a late night stream on Saturdays. I've been tempted to start doing that. No, rich people is probably good for society. No, that's the issue. There are still rich people, it's just they're not Australian is the thing. So you get foreign property developers coming in to snatch up all the properties and heavily raising, like, land value and stuff. Like, the main issues with Australia is that none of the Aussies are rich, but everyone from overseas is the main issue. So you get like a ton of, you get Chinese property developers, you get like Singaporean property developers, you get like really wealthy Americans coming to move over there, which on its own wouldn't be bad if the Australian real estate market was not fucked, but yeah. It just means living in cities is super inexpensive and unaffordable. So yeah, I kind of want to stay in the US and make quite a bit of money, like, in the first, like, 5 or 10 years while I'm over here, and then maybe move to, like, somewhere back in Western Europe or in Australia if I want to, so I think that's my plan right now, because America has a very lax tax system, and you can make a lot of money over here, so it is in my area of interest, but... How many funnel webs did you encounter in Australia? None. You don't see funnel webs. Funnel webs, like, are not a spider which you will particularly see very often, but when you do see them, they are fucking terrifying. You see a lot of redbacks. They're, like, the more common ones. But... Come to North Queensland? I've 100% moved back to Queensland somewhere. I have actually I have a friend studying med in Cairns, but I'd probably move back to, like, either Gold Coast or maybe Sunny Coast, but it is kind of shit. The only issue with the more rural areas like Rocky and Bundy and stuff like that is just they're so like crime heavy is the issue. Kansas doesn't have that issue as bad, but it is still like kind of there to an extent, but it's just less drug crime and a lot more like theft, really, but maybe, we'll see. Move back to the UK? Oh god. UK is certainly one of the places of all time, and probably not somewhere that I want to live again, but... I've seen like 40 redbacks in my life. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them as well. Childhood me touched one. I had like a little veranda. Well, actually not a little, but quite a big veranda. And, at one of my old houses in like a more rural area in Australia. And there was a redback. It was just like dangling from the railing, and little childhood me just like poked it. And yeah, it was kind of funny, but like you see redbacks a lot, but give it a couple of years since we're getting a Labour government. Yeah, I mean the UK's government is shit. The Conservatives were fucking horrible. I don't want to talk about politics on stream too much though, but I could go on a whole British political rant, but I won't here because it's not the time nor place, so. But yeah, Britain might recover. If they switch up their housing policies to actually start being able to like let the private and government sector start building more houses, Britain genuinely could make like a huge economic recovery. But I don't have a ton of faith in that happening, unfortunately. I hope they do, for like the sake of that I have citizenship there and I want to hopefully move back there at some point. Maybe if the country goes well, but I just have a feeling they're not gonna, so... 6 a.m. sunrises are amazing. I mean, I didn't wake up till like super late every day anyway, so... Yeah. I'm a very late riser. We just had a local debate between everyone standing in my area. Fair enough. I'm not faulting you for it. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna go... I just don't want my... I'm just trying to stop myself from going on a big political rant because I could, and I don't want to, so... What is a funnel web? They're a type of spider which essentially like makes a burrow underground. The Sydney funnel web, I believe, is the second most venomous spider in Australia. It's something like that, but essentially they make like these little burrows underground, these little like nests, and they like jump on rodents or like even a bird if it gets too close, like from their den, essentially. It's a type of spider. It's the one that you don't see until it's like got your foot. So... If a favor and come to look at the 6 a.m. sunrises. The only time I ever got up for a 6 a.m. sunrise was at a place called Heron Island, which is like an island on the Barrier Reef. And I got up super early to go snorkeling with a bunch of animals. Well, fish, really. I would put myself in a horrible spot here. I'm not even focusing on gameplay anymore. I'm just fucking chatting. I really love streams for this, though, because it makes the grind go a lot quicker when I don't have to think about the game, so... Why don't you play ground battles? I do. I'm just not playing them right now, so... Most of my hours in the last, like, month have been ground, so... I just want to stock grind this so I can make some progress towards planes on stream, because... I don't know. I just don't want to make plane progress on my own time because it's kind of slow. So. Not gonna go to Australia for Christmas. You don't really see the funnel webs very often, though. Well, you don't see them. They're very rare to encounter because they can typically tell from vibrations whether it's like a human or like a rat, so they know what to jump at typically. But they hide under logs and shit. Yeah, those are the scary ones when you're on like a fucking hike and shit. Actually, one of the worst animals that no one ever talks about in Australia are fucking leeches. Like, they can, like, if you're on a walk, like a fucking nature walk on like a rainforest or some shit, and you get a leech on you, like, not only, what are you doing? Not only do they, like, really hurt, but they, like, if you leave them on you for long enough, that you will just, like, start going lightheaded and you will just, like, pass out, which is really dangerous in some, like, rainforest walks. But, like, it's one that people underrate a lot, but, like, they are very dangerous, in my opinion. And, of course, paralysis ticks as well are awful, mostly to pets more so than humans, but yeah, spiders are not the worst animals you can see in Australia. Neither are snakes. The three worst animals that people like don't realize exist in Australia, like the actual animals which will fuck you up in Australia, are jellyfish, ticks, and leeches. Cane toads as well. Yeah, I forgot about cane toads. Fuck cane toads, dude. I almost killed one of my cats. Can I be your leech? Walrus wants to sit on my leg and suck all of my blood out. Fair enough. I can't blame him. Go to the forwards airfield? Yes. Goliath bird eaters. I did not see one of those, fortunately. I'm not scared of spiders, but I feel like at a certain point, they get big enough to where you're scared of them regardless, so... Did they add airfield AAA to the forwards one? I don't think they have, right? There we go. There's the double kill to win the game. 4K, not bad. F20 or F4? Probably F4, just because it's on sale right now. What about snakes? The only snakes you've got to really be scared of are just water snakes. Pythons and constrictors are actually really nice because they stop mice and rats and shit from like eating all of your like your electronic cables or like your ventilation and shit like that. So I don't actually mind a lot of the big snakes, but it's just like the water ones which you got to be careful of because they're usually highly venomous. So what's a cane toad? It's just this type of like frog, invasive frog in Australia. Well, not even a frog, it's just a toad. It's like, they're really venomous, but only if you, like, really eat them or some shit, so... They're just very annoying, really. They're just pests, that's all they really are. They don't do anything useful, they're everywhere. They're venomous, they're a pain in the ass to kill and deal with. Yeah, it's just not pleasant having them around, so... And they could piss on you, and that piss can legitimately, like, kill you if you drink enough of it. So don't do that. I had a cane toad in my room. Dude, I would, one of my favorite things is to, if you have a cane toad, try to trick it into jumping on a shovel, and then see how far you can throw it with that shovel. It's hilarious. How did it almost kill your cat? My cat tried to eat one and became paralyzed, and we had to take it to the vet. How did you get 8,000 research points with only 4 kills? High tier planes have a much higher research percentage than low tier planes. So you just get more research points from higher tier aircraft than lower tier ones, so. It didn't end well, base. What's an average pet in Australia? Just a cat or a dog. How do you trick it into jumping on a shovel? By stamping behind it for the most part. Like, if you create a ton of vibrations behind them and around them, it gets scared and tries to jump on the shovel. Either that or you could just, like, shove the fat ass on it yourself, so. Either one of those, but... It's more fun if you trick it because you're using like psychological warfare and shit. I don't know. Maybe I was a weird child. Who knows? Do you have a cat? I don't right now. No, I have 2 dogs right now. Hi, hello. Hi, Cookie. How are you? The bugs here in the state of Georgia aren't big, but there's tons of them. Yeah, that's annoying. Gasoline. What time is it for you? It is 4 p.m. here. In Europe, it's 11. I see. Hairspray. Fucking torch it with hairspray. I did that with, I used to do that with, like, anthills with, hand sanitizer and then light the hand sanitizer. It's very fun. You can burn them. Sav Gaming, based. I bought I saw that. Very nice. Congratulations. Cane toads are so cute, though. No, if you want a cute frog, the little green tree frogs that are literally everywhere are really adorable. Like, they're the really wholesome ones that you want to keep around your house. The cane toads are just kind of vile, to be honest. Oh, I didn't even see the missile from behind him. That's unfortunate. Yeah, well. That was an R. Not like I could have done it. Actually, no, I have chaff now. So I maybe could have. Oh, well. Might grab pizza in a minute. I'm kind of hungry. I think all the European viewers are going to sleep now, so. How big are cane toads? They can become, cane toads can grow really, really big. Like, they're bigger than pretty much every frog you're going to encounter. They can get to I think the biggest they can grow to is about a foot. Like, they are pretty fat. They're quite large, so. They're very annoying. Cane toads are like hand-sized. Yeah, it depends how big they are. I've encountered some really huge ones, but yeah. They can be like as small as just like regular green tree frogs, or they can be like as large as like up to about a foot, I think. Is the max. Ever heard of the Pac-Man frog? No. Well, I gotta look this up. What's your Uting distance record? I don't know, I never found any of them again, weirdly enough. Pac-Man frog. That thing looks based. He is vibing. IMO though, my favorite Australian animal is a frillneck lizard. I think they're just so neat. It's kind of like a baby bearded dragon. Like, they're just really cool. Growing out the AVAB so I can basically be a SAM site. I've got a couple tips for you if you want to do that. When you're launching missiles, you have to be sure to, like, pitch the nose of the plane up before you launch them and then try to recover carefully. And you can use hover. Try to use hover to sit close to the ground until an enemy plane pops up, then try to get a little bit of altitude, fire the missile, and drop back down. That's going to work the best for you. Otherwise, you'll do things like hitting trees and, like, not firing the missiles up, and they'll just proxy the ground and shit like that. But it's very fun. It's a very fun playstyle to play, so. Did you have a spider in the shower? I did, yes. I call him George. It was very wholesome. I like to leave spiders around a lot of the times because they will usually, like, eat flies and mozzies and shit. Actually, anything that gets rid of mozzies is a fucking godsend, so I'd like to keep spiders around, to be honest. Except cane toads, because they're even worse, so they can kill themselves. Is the German Typhoon going to be added with a British one? Yeah, probably. How many missiles will it carry? No idea, I didn't look into that, so. A spider in your house? Why? So, you see, the thing is, you can either have a trade-off. If you see a spider in the corner of your room, then you can either kill the spider and not have to, like... So, like, the spider who is doing absolutely nothing to you is now dead, and you are responsible for it. Or you can let him live, and then in the night, instead of having a mosquito going next to your ear the entire fucking night, the spider kills it for you. Like, it's great. You can just leave the spider there and it'll just kill the flies and mozzies, and you don't need to get the little annoying buzzing sounds and shit in your ear. And you don't wake up with like a fuck ton of mozzie bites on the back of your neck, which is such a pain in the ass, but... Yeah. There's a Big Daddy Longlegs in the corner of my room a week ago and my cat ate it. The apex predator of your room. Let's go. Spiders kill mozzies and flies? Yeah, exactly. They're nice to have around. And, like, they're not going to harm you unless it's, like, a redback. If it's a redback, you probably would want to move it away just in case it, like, gets on you in the middle of the night or something like that. But, like, most other spiders are fine to have in your room, so... Wake up with a massive spider on your face. Well, you see, the thing is, most spiders aren't actually venomous. The ones that are big usually aren't typically venomous. And even if you did end up with one on your face, like... You are a lot bigger than the spider, so you can just get rid of it. Like, it's not difficult. It's really funny seeing people who are, like, scared of spiders and shit here. Like, it's just very amusing to me whenever I see someone, like, scared of the wildlife. My back door is connected to a mountain, so I have, like, 10,000 cane toads staring me down as I sleep. That's funny. He ripped his wing. Yeah, don't pull negative G's in the tram or that'll happen. Fun game effect. Hello, Mr. Tram. There's a F4 up here as well, which I gotta be careful of. I really wish they would get rid of the fire or at least turn it down a little bit so I know when I've set a plane on fire or when I've just, like, destroyed his gear. Would be nice to know. Oh, you're behind me. Hey, buddy. I don't want you to get a radar launch on me. I'm just gonna get close, actually. I think I just sort of win this fight anyways, so... You're overleading. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even see you. Hey. Oh, you're really slow as well. Fuck. Well, that's annoying. I love getting third-partied by F5Cs. Good thing this guy is kind of incompetent, so he's gonna kill me eventually, but... Yeah, that sucks. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Me when I get third-partied. Yeah. Yes, we love the gameplay. I love random F5Cs becoming spotted right behind me and there's nothing I can do about it. Woohoo! Stepped on a cane toad in the middle of the night and just scared the shit out of me. Little moving thing. Yeah, that's understandable. God's best F5C player? What do you mean the .25 kilometer 9E was bound to hit, bro? It's just Gaijin heavily biasing the game against US mains, obviously. This is so fucking dumb. Anyways. We actually got through a lot of research today, which is really good. I might continue this next stream next Friday. But, yeah, I'm gonna head out for now because I want to grab my pizza for lunch, so... I hope you all have a great day. I'll be live next Friday. Yeah, hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.